First and foremost, and a shout out to my stylist. All this drip on me came from me, boy, you wildin'. Do this for a living, for a minute, ask about me. Think you do it better, you must be mentally challenged. Y'all chasing these hoes, half them bitches, I done had them. Never crying about them, if you pull her, you can have her. Money over bitches, sweaty bitches never matter. Hoes come and go, I always cook with some batter, yeah. Beat her from the back, made her ass a little fatter. Her ex couldn't do it, now she doing what I tell her. When the God get it, I'm a money making stacker. Tell him no, nigga, mama taught me never tattle.
My boy Zai with the seven seam streak. I ain't never seen that. I don't even think I did. ZB, appreciate the sub. What's up, y'all? Yes, sir. How was everybody night last night? Y'all, listen, man. I done found out how to turn the streams on in the Discord. Boy, I went got there. Hey, man, my boy, man, appreciate the 5 gifted. We went so ham last night. Listen, I tried to hit a motherfucking grenade yesterday, y'all. I had Ryan McMahon RBI ladder. He hit 2 of them hoes in the second inning. I just knew he was about to get the 3 for plus 3,000, but it's cool though. Hey, we still left green. Let's get to this motherfucking paper. Hey, we was in that motherfucker going crazy. I'm doing that every night. And I just got my MLB pass from being with janky ass T-Mobile. We lit. Judge was cross-eyed our game. That nigga's a fucking bum. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm sorry if you a Judge fan or a Yankees fan. That nigga dirt. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it, and I've been saying it, nigga. Without goddamn tight belt, them niggas is washed. Simple. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about all that power shit. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. Nigga, that's Giancarlo Stanton team. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about. You got that shit on. This shit light work. I'm about to start wearing this motherfucker till it turn a different color. You know, I got to represent that PropFinder shit. That's what's going to make us a whole lot of money. For y'all who don't know, I do got the 50% off in the Discord till Monday. That shit'll pop up in the chat at some point. Yeah, that nigga Judge, man. Like I said, I don't knock who bet on them, but for me, when it come to like value, I already know how the book's gonna approach him. They're gonna always approach him for power. They're gonna respect his power, and I understand it. So for you to go out there and do shit like that at any given time, it's never for me worth playing his props. The odds that I'm gonna get your prop set and you go out there and do some shit like that, it don't even be worth it. I don't even look at that nigga, to be honest. But let's get into this motherfucking, that one shit. Let's get into that one shit for sure. Fuck all the talking. Trent shit was running 3 part. Hey, Trent was seeing the ball very, 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 very well. I'm surprised he ain't take one up top. But again, Daily, appreciate the 18 months. My boy been in this bitch for a grip. But like I said though, like I feel like we all excited. I get it. We all, you know, happy baseball back. But you gotta let the read make sense. You can't force this shit. And nothing, and I said it on stream yesterday, and I'm not even saying I don't know, I told you so shit. No, I'll be wrong, but I'm telling you, like, nothing about Oracle excites me, ever. It never has. For the ones who've been in the stream for the last couple seasons, y'all know, I tell y'all all that I am terrified of that park. Is that only for new subscribers? No, nope. Listen, you know I'm for the people, Tank. It ain't for new subscribers only. You can actually take advantage of the discount and it'll add on for people who already subscribe to the end of your current subscription. You know I got y'all, man. You know I got y'all. But how about that triple alley though? I mentioned it. Petty mentioned it in the chat. We was talking about it or whatever. I showed y'all where it said on the thing when the game came on last night in the Discord. I actually zoomed in when they was showing the park. It was like a thing looking over the park, and I had zoomed in like this where it's at, y'all. Trent, triple. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of triples though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got to catch me on a super up day or some shit. I had to have had a great month to play a triple. That shit's scary. To like literally have to stop on third, nigga, that shit is hard. Appreciate the subs, y'all. Y'all going crazy. I love y'all. All right, let's get into this slate. Today is the real opening day, man. Y'all excited? Like, how y'all feeling? Like, what up? Like, is y'all excited? Like, I know y'all know I'm excited. I don't even really know if y'all be knowing when I'm excited or not because I just always have energy. But, like, I think today about to be so motherfucking lit. I already done did my work. Like I get up, I love this shit, y'all. I love this shit. I love getting in front of this camera for y'all. I wake up every day at 6 in the morning and I do my research, do what I need to do, get the cheat sheet out for the Discord. I drop that motherfucker every day where I'm targeting the parks that's got home run boosts to such and such hand. I'm looking already and seeing what pitchers, and I'm using sample size, just a small sample size from training, spring training. What pitchers is giving it out. That bitch just giving it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find every pitcher that's just giving it out. And then I'm gonna find a batter that's gonna throw that motherfucker in a circle to take a nigga up top. You hear me? Hopefully you make me 2K today. Hopefully. Shit. Hopefully. Fuck a 2K. We thinking minimum. Well, I'm trying to see 10K off straight RBIs. I already got some RBIs in mind. Did y'all see anybody else on the timeline play Ryan McMahon RBIs yesterday? Not to compare them, but I just be really wanting to know if I be trying to find shit that I don't think everybody on, because I know the book's gonna assassinate their odds. No, just you. And like I said, I'm not saying I don't know, like I'm different, but that's just how I approach it. I have a bunch of players, and then my mind be like, man, who out of these players I don't think nobody thinking about? Like I was on Encarnacion, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. I had his RBI ladder for some crazy eyes, and then of course out of nowhere he don't play. I think they be in these motherfucking streams. These niggas be in these streams, y'all. What y'all be thinking? These niggas always pull some fuckery when we get to talking about it in this bitch. Before I start, y'all, I got a couple goals. I just want y'all to help me get, and guess what? Both of them free, right? We gotta get my YouTube to 10K subs. You can see my sub count up top. We gotta get to this. What's that? 2,700. We need 2,700 subs, and we gotta get the Twitch to 10K followers. And we almost there. We 2 followers away from 9K. Both of those are free to do. All you really gotta do is just share this shit to somebody. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We gotta get both to 10K, y'all. Can we do that? And I'm even gonna give it to like the end of MLB season. Like, god damn. You feel me? I ain't even on no I need it in a month type shit. Can we get the Twitch and the YouTube to 10K subs and 10K followers? I do this every day for y'all. That's all I'm asking for. Looks like each team oh yeah, they better have the aces. All right, so look. Let's get to it. So first and foremost, I'm on the wrong screen. Y'all know what we gotta do. We gotta see what parks we gonna get the advantages in. So if y'all new to this page, I take the time out my day, use my own ballpark subscription so you don't have to purchase it, which I probably shouldn't even be doing or saying. I ain't trying to take no money out their pockets because I fuck with Ballpark Pal heavy. But I show y'all the the park factors. If you don't know what you're looking at, it's taking the stadium and the weather and it's giving you a boost percent. This does not This don't mean it's going to be 18 homers in Great American Park. It's just an 18% boost based on the stadium structure and the weather today. You can see you got like wind going like kind of like it looked like out to like left field. The more lines you see, the stronger the wind is. We'll actually look and see on PropFinder what the actual percent is. And then when you see this like a green P, precipitation, if you see like a green H, humidity, you know, both of those are good for carry. So this is just telling you like this 18%, right? The stadium alone, Great American Park alone has a 17% home run boost. And then with the weather, 1% boost. You combine them, 18%. So I always show people this, screenshot it, do whatever you need to do with it so you can kind of see what kind of parks you want to target based on the weather and the parks that's being played in today, right? Appreciate that resale, Crown. So yeah, screenshot this. This all be like informational shit for y'all research when y'all go into, because I know a lot of y'all do y'all research early. I'm hip to y'all game. Y'all tell me y'all do y'all research early and y'all just be praying that that person gets spoke on in stream to solidify it, right? So just take all this shit, screenshot it. I'm gonna give it to y'all every day. If you know, you know. So you can see which parts you kind of want to target. Now, I hate that I gotta always do this, but you gotta do the disclaimer for those people who just be looking for somebody to be wrong. That don't mean you can't hit a homer in these parks that don't got the home run boost. It's just gonna be hard. It's just basically telling you that the batters better be on their shit because the park and the weather ain't in your favor when you get to seeing shit like this. That's all that means. That don't mean somebody in this Wrigley, in Washington, Chicago, Cleveland, Seattle, they can't hit a homer. It's just telling you that batter better be on his shit because the park and the weather is not in his favor. You feel what I'm saying? And again, this goes back to when I always tell you, it's already enough shit that go into baseball. Find shit that make your job easier. Target bad pitchers. Target power hitters. Target parks and weather that's in your favor. That don't mean you can't get none in these games down here, but like, why even attempt? I'm not gonna say don't play them, but say you got a list of names. Why wouldn't you target the people that got boosts that'll help them hit homers from the park and the weather instead of trying to be the outlier and be like, no, I'm gonna only deal with these games to prove a point. You ain't proving shit. You feel me? So we can see this, screenshot it. I hope you got it. The other one is our projections. Now we know how accurate these projections be. We done seen this number be dead on, or if it's over, under, is damn near always like a 1 to 3 window. So they projecting.
Can I get your yellow? Some of it?
Yeah. So they projecting 11 homers today. No, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. 23 home runs today. All my home run players, shit, all you got to do is get the right pair. Hey, appreciate the 100 bits. All you need is the right pair. Y'all know how I feel about that. Pair and pray. Ain't no goddamn secret sauce to the right pair. But if they projecting 23 homers today, it's going to be some home run slips that's going to hit. So you can see what they're projecting, and then you can see which games they projecting the most homers out of. Yeah. So Pittsburgh, Mets, they projecting 2.5 homers. Dodgers game 2, so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, it's correlated with the other one. Notice the games that got the lowest home run projections are the games that's down here with no type of home run boost from the stadium or the weather. So screenshot this. They projecting 23 homers. Shohei got the best chance from their projections with a 26% chance. But again, you can see which games you might want to target. If you want to even get more technical, look on the right side and they'll tell you which teams are they projecting. The brighter the green, the better. I think it's going to be a home run derby in Dodger Stadium. For one, it's the best park for homers for righties, third best park for lefties. I think Gallen about to get his ass lit up, but to each his own. I just need 2 of them. Yeah, you only need a couple. What's up with it, Jay? You only need a few of them. So make sure y'all got these screenshots and then we can get over here. For all the people who like these lights be cooking my ass, y'all. I swear to God. If you a streamer, if you know, you get to feeling like a damn iguana in a tank with these fucking heat. These bitches turn to heat. For the ones who like historics, you can see when you come on PropFinder, go to most home runs versus pitcher. Hold on. See it right here where I'm at. Most homers versus pitcher. So you can see how many homers they got on how many at bats how many times they faced that person in their career. Whoopie whoop. Extra base hits. Ballpark weather. I love how this look. So you can see it like Pirates. You can see the time and start, clear weather. In the window of the game, a couple hours before, a couple hours after, you can see the wind. This is a good one right here. Wind going out. 13 miles an hour, damn near 14 miles an hour all game. This is some shit that you would like. You would like this. You want to see weather going out. I mean, wind going out. What's the temperature? Almost 70 degrees. That's going to help carry. Wind almost 14 miles an hour. That's going to help carry. So just keep that in mind. You can break them down individually. Or you can look up here and just look over the overall slate. PropFinder just got the partnership with Kevin Roth. He even go a step further and get the right. Any rain holds off until well after game time. Winds are blowing out to center, 10 to 15 miles, but temps are on the cooler side, which somewhat offsets that wind advantage. So shout out to that. You know, he'll give you like some type of inside chance for delay. I am not ready for this shit. This the one thing about that baseball in the spring, these goddamn rain delays. So, you know, he gonna always, you can read it for yourself. Kevin Roth gonna give you some type of forecast notes. Run with it. If y'all, what's up with it, Petty? If y'all don't got PropFinder, use code Cuzzo. Get that. I just feel like it's easier if you open it up and go through it with me. I mean, of course, you can always watch me just do it on stream or go back on YouTube and watch it, but it makes it easier for you to learn it when you just going through it with me. You know what I'm saying? There's so much on here. The hit rate matrix, if you want to, if you big on like last 5, last 10 game trends, you know you got that. Weak spots, we'll get to this. We always try to find our players first. Exit velocity, team versus pitcher. But I tell you all the time, it's an easier way of finding that. So let's get into this slate. Now, again, I'm gonna tell you, like I told y'all yesterday, you do what you want with this information because all we able to go off of is last season stats. That's all they have on here right now. But I'm gonna approach every game and break down every game like if this was 2026 data. So you do what you want with that information. I'm gonna basically do it the same way we was doing it last year. I tell y'all all the time, I need 30 days of baseball. That'll give me enough at-bats, a nice sample size of at-bats, and all the pitchers should have about 3 to 4 starts, right, in a month. That's when I confirm lineup. Damn, this shit out already. All right, so that will make the reads, you know what I'm saying, more accurate where I actually will feel comfortable with saying this is a good read, this is a good read, this is a good read. I need 30 days minimum. They was putting lineups out yesterday. They were? I ain't even peeped that. So a good thing about PropFinder, if you new here, when a lineup confirmed, they will say confirmed. And not only will they say confirmed, they'll actually put the 9 batters in order right here for you. When it's not confirmed, they might have everybody who on that roster until they figure out which one's going to play. Then they'll confirm them. But when it's confirmed, they will be in order. Are they batting order? Juan Soto batting first? Is this right? Is he batting first? No, it's Lindor. Okay, so they didn't put it in order. It will be in order on here. Let's see if it's in order on here. It usually be in order on here. Okay, this is the order. My bad. So the order will be correct on the weak spots. I thought the order used to be in order over there. Guess not. I thought the lineups used to be in order, but I know they will be in order on weak spots, which is cool. All right, so the way I approach it, first thing first. The first thing I'm looking at is I'm trying to see which pitcher I want to target. And I'm identifying that by just looking right here at their stats. I'm trying to see which hand are they giving up the most homers to? Which hand do they give up the highest home run per 9? Where is that thing? I should have already had it up for y'all. If you missed yesterday's stream, you might want to screenshot this and put it in your notes. If you new to baseball or you just don't know, nope, not that. Or you just don't know like what should I target? What's a good thing to target? Well, I'm gonna show you. And you can identify that from right here, and then of course as you go into the batters. But download, no, screenshots. You might want to screenshot this. And so you kind of know what you want to identify. Whoa, shit. You might want to screenshot that. Keep that for your notes. You want to attack these kind of pitchers who allowing 10% barrels, give up the fly ball, give up damn near 2 home runs per 9 to a certain hand, give up hard hits, which is EV allowed, 92 miles an hour on average or more, you know? And then you want to kind of like combat that with batters with the same stats. When you find a pitcher that's giving up a lot of hard hits, barrels, home runs per 9, and then you find a batter that has a high barrel, fly ball, ISO, exit velocity to that pitcher's pitches, you got you a perfect pair. So for sure, nigga, PropFinder updated his layout. I just logged out. Shit was hurting my head. For real? So keep that in mind. If you need some for your notes. So yeah, I kind of identify. So you can kind of see from Paul's schemes, he don't really give up a lot of homers. I'm not looking at the number. I be looking at an average. So I'm looking at it like you giving up less than 1 homer per game on average, home run per 9. You're not giving up 10% barrel to neither hand. You give up hard hits, but you know what I'm saying? Fly balls, I'll be hoping that it's around like 30%, but you almost there. And then his home runs to fly ball ratio is low. So even when you give up fly balls, most of them, more times than not, they're not leaving the park. Pop-ups, or just, out regular fly outs. But his fly balls don't result into a lot of home runs. You want that to be higher. Freddie Peralta's. He giving up 13 homers to a hand. He giving up over one homer to righties, 11% barrel, 38% hard hit, closer to 30% fly balls, even a higher home run to fly ball to righties. So you can kind of identify from just looking at that, like, okay, if it's a right-hand batter that I think I like on or that I find for Pittsburgh, that might be somebody you want to target for Freddie Peralta. Give up a ton of ads today. Fastball Freddie. Fastball Freddie. Fastball Freddie. So let's get into these batters. Over here, season, batter versus pitcher. If you want to see, this is an easier way of just seeing what they've done against these pitchers in their history against each other. Versus lefties, what they doing. Versus righties, which is what you would care about. Paul is a righty. So you can see like how they batted against righties last year. Of course, this is an update as the days go with strictly this year. But you can see like how they batted against righties last year, right? Versus bullpen. How they bat against the bullpen of this team. Things of that nature. So let's see. Now I gotta have, like I said, I already know that PropFinder is going to automatically pick the pitches over 12% to that batter's hand. But I always look in here, I'm trying to see if it's an outlier pitch. Like it is. Yeah, he got 3 pitches over 13%, but look how much more he throw the fastball. My boy did what up with it. Look at how much more often he throw the fastball. So it's only right. You have to isolate that pitch. He throw that pitch so much, you have to isolate that pitch. You can bring the other pitches back after, but if they throwing anything over 40%, you got to isolate that pitch. You have to. What's up, my boy? You got to isolate that pitch. So to lefties, he's throwing this fastball damn near 50% of the time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the righties too. I'm gonna start with Lindor. Hold on. Yeah, it's the same. So he's doing that to both of them. God damn, look at this, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's standing out about this with Lindor. Exit velocity over 95. The brighter the green, the better. So he hitting the ball super hard consistently. 30% barrel, right? Y'all already know when I come down here and I look at these logs, there's nothing better than seeing a bunch of bright green on back-to-back at bats. That just tell you that they're consistently hitting the ball, seeing the ball very well. I don't be wanting to see it where it's like all spread out. If you just go through his last 10 right here, or however many this is, I think it'd be like 25 or something. Look at all of these green exit velocities. Look at all of these bright green launch angles, sweet spots. Look at all these bright green distance that the ball is carrying. Field out, home run, field out, field. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than seeing a bunch of bright green on these hit logs back to back like this. There's nothing better than that, right? The only thing that we need to make this make sense, there you go. All I need to see is that you got a 30% fly ball and you hitting a ball over 50%. Hard hits. 50% of the baseballs that you hit is over 95 miles an hour off the bat. So based on this, off the fly ball alone, Lindor is in a good spot with scheme. Going off of the 2025 data, but you get a gist of what I'm doing so you know how to approach this moving forward. I just put up team depth charts to see who are relievers and pick them on PropFinder and look at the stats. I've been trying to figure out, man, how the fuck do you even I've been trying to figure out how can I even see that. Love Lindor. So he's in a good spot based on the data. Y'all already know how I feel about this. Going back to last year, there is not a single pitcher that put fear in my heart if the data makes sense. I don't give a fuck that your name is Paul Scheme. You throw the wrong shit in the wrong spot, it looked like Lindor can send that shit out the building, right? Now, of course, I will add back the other pitchers just to make sure it still makes sense, which it still does. Still got the 99, still got the 30, still got a 30% fly ball, a good home run to fly ball ratio, still hitting the hard hit percentage over 75. Go to home run matchups. No, I know how to. Are you talking about this? I know how to see these. I was asking the chat yesterday, how do you know which relievers are in the bullpen on said day? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, like, because it ain't no damn way I'm going to sit here and look at every single reliever. I'm trying to figure out, is there a way, and if anybody know, let me know. Is there a way to know, like, which relievers are available for a certain game? You can look up usage rate. How you look that up? Somewhere else or on here? Yeah, when you find out, let me know, because I would like to know that. And if y'all don't know what he's talking about, you can actually pick relievers now. And you can see what the batter's doing against their pitches. So that's something super dope. If I can figure out a way to find out who be in these bullpens, it's really up. Where you at? Pause. What the fuck is? Oh, down here. So I love this. Looking at this, love this. I love Lindor. Split, what up? That still doesn't tell you who actually going to pitch. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. Like, yeah, they went and got some hitters. All right, so Soto, with all the pitches, it don't look the best. But again, he's throwing a four seam 46% of the time. Got to isolate that. 91-20. You can see a lot of green. He's seeing the ball well. StatCast, he got a super crazy high fly ball. I love to see that. 50% fly ball, 70% hard hit, 40% pull. And remember when I showed y'all that thing, statistically, more home runs are pulled. That just means if you a left-hand batter, you pull to right field. A right-hand batter, you pull to left field. You can hit home runs straight into opposite. But statistically proven, more home runs are pulled. That's why on that little cheat sheet I showed y'all seen that thing where ChatGPT gave you a pull air percentage. And I want to say, wasn't it like 30% or some shit? I think it was like 35% or something like that. So it's good to know that he got a 40% pull, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 baseballs he made contact with, 95 off the bat. In order to be a hard hit, it got to be 95 exit velocity or higher. And then basically 1 out of every 2 is going in the air. That's the best shit you want to see. Barrel, you hit the ball with solid power, which is your exit velocity average. You hit the ball in the air, and more often than not, you hitting it with power. Simple. RotoWire reliever usage report. Okay. RotoWire reliever usage report. Okay, I got to go make sure I tap in on that. He just got put on the IR. ESPN has the bullpen. Okay, bet. I'm going to go look at that. All right, so, but out of these two, if I had to pick one, it's definitely Lindor. Lindor got more power, but Soto do look good. I forgot they got both. Again, let's lineups just updated for Pittsburgh and Minnesota. All right, so I'm going to refresh the page. Let's look at that 4 seam, 97 exit velo, 10% barrel. A lot of ground balls, though. He do got the hard hit, but y'all know how I feel about that. You want fly ball to be the highest, or at least even. So this 50% ground ball, when I see you got power like this, but I see your ground ball heavy, total bases, 2 hit run RBIs, doubles. These is when you take those into account. You can literally research for home runs like we do based on power, but with that information, based on their StatCast, that's how you know when you need to pivot to a water down. So Bo got the power, right? But you a high ground ball hitter. So that's just telling you he just make power contact. So that's when I'm looking at you for like hit run RBIs, total bases, doubles, things of that nature. If that fly ball ain't 30% or higher, personally for me, I'm not even thinking home run at that point. Like his ground ball and his line drive is higher than his fly ball. So that alone tells me you got the power. So I know you can shoot the gaps. I know you can get the ball in play, in the gaps, get a double, get some total bases, get some hit run RBIs, get on the board, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. I'm not going to force it. If your fly ball ain't 30 or better, I'm not, personally me, I'm not even thinking home run at that point. I'm already assuming just water it down for something else. Ground ball, I forgot Ozuna in Pittsburgh. I did too. These updated rosters is crazy. Man, that's the beautiful thing about baseball, man. As we were sitting back watching all the trades, I'm like, oh, man, I cannot wait to see how these people be playing on these new teams. I forgot they got Lubai. Polanco. Again, we just going to look at the 4 seam. We know Skeens coming 4 seam. 92 exit velo. I wish it was higher at 95, but that ain't bad. 20% barrel. He got the fly ball. He got the hard hit. That's what, let me add the other pictures and see if it changed something. 90. Oh no. See, when you get to add that changeup and splitter, which he will throw, it's just not as much as the four seam. Worm rattlers. Polanco. I forgot they got Polanco. We want that shit. It's so many players and so many games every day. Don't force nothing. If that shit ain't blinking green in your face, on to the next. It's too many players that you got to go through, that you got options on, that you don't got to force nobody. Don't get caught up in names and none of that shit. Let the research do what it do. Let the read tell you what to play. Like, yeah, Polanco ain't the worst, but after seeing shit like this or this with the fastball, like, why settle? Like, why settle? You got 9 players on each team with 1 million games a day. If that shit ain't blinking green in your face, like, just keep it moving. Yeah, we back for show, for sure. What's up, C-Blaze? Let me see, Lou Bob. Y'all, is Lou Bob about to have a redemption year? Because that nigga fall off last year, need to be studied. This shit look crazy. Lou Bob to the four seam, 96 exit velo, beautiful. 25% barrel, beautiful. Look at his logs just from just the naked eye. Look at all of these green exit velocities. Look at these launch angles and sweet spots, like beautiful. Over the 30% fly ball, beautiful. 13% home run to fly ball, 50% hard hit, beautiful. What y'all on? Anybody was on Lou Bob today? What y'all think about this? Where's Connor Griffin? He ain't make the opening day roster, which is insane to me. What y'all think about Lou Bob? Anybody was on Lou Bob today? This shit look good right here. Now looking at what we done went through. 1, 2, 3, 4. We done went through 5 players. I got him in front of Soto. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And again, shit blinking. Lindor is by far the top. Let me go back. Soto, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. Yeah, that shit decent. 90-20. This shit was decent for sure. This shit is busting. Yeah, so like just looking at it like that, you see what I'm saying? Just make the shit pop. Like it's gotta pop. So now I'm going Lindor, Lou Bob, then Soto. Mid wasn't O'Hearn somewhere else last year. How he get traded again? O'Hearn. Oh yeah, he did get traded like towards the end of the year. Brett Beatty. Let's see to the fastball, 92-10. More ground ball percent. Nope. Damn, they got Marcus Semien too. The fuck? 92-10. Ground balls out of there. I don't even know who this is. He is sneaky spot right here always. 40% fly ball, high home run, the fly ball, high hard hit. Please let this shit be bright green on the other side because this shit right here look crazy. What'd I just tell y'all? I didn't even know what this shit was. Because, hey, I don't know why I started on this one, but already here, this 40-20-80, that shit already looked stupid. Crazy fly ball, a good home run to fly ball ratio, 8 out of 10 coming off his bat, 95. With a 98 average, 20% barrel. This shit look good. So again, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for the ones who like the star names. I got this in front of Soto. Just looking at the pure data. It's Lindor, Lou Bob, Alvarez, Juan Soto. Just looking at it from this point of view. You know what I'm saying? All of the 3 that I got in front of Soto, all shit is blinking green. This ain't bad at all. Like, don't get it twisted. But it ain't nothing like how they shit looked at. Like, nah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is how, if you know, you know. This is how we be finding those gems on stream because you can't be afraid to play the lower names. If the data makes sense and they're seeing these pitchers well with power, it only makes sense. Lindor home run is 575 right now on BetMGM. Soto is 500, which is good value for a Soto. Lou Bob is 630 on FanDuel. Got you a long shot. 725 for Francisco Alvarez on BetMGM. So it's some good value in this game. And y'all all know why. We've went through this before. If Paul Skeens on the mound, everybody on the team gonna be plus 500 or higher. Every time. He was? Hey, thank y'all for those follows, man. We done got to the 9K, y'all. We got to get one more 1,000. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to follow up. We need 10K followers on Twitch. So there you have that. Let me refresh because I know they done updated the line. Oh damn, I didn't even have to. It said it. I just wanted to get the actual roster. Is anybody having issues with, or how many people are new to PropFinder? Put a 1 in the chat if you new to PropFinder, like this your first season. Put a 2 in the chat if you 2 seasons or more with PropFinder. Is the young lady still posting the recap or what? She's here, but I'm not sure if she. Okay, I should have known it was all OGs in this motherfucker. All OG Petty. Go ahead on. So it's not really. I only seen this nigga said 3. I only seen one person say 1. Okay, 2. Britt, you ain't never been on here. Oh, OG as well for sure. And I've been over there. That's how I made on game day is where I made my cheat sheet for the Discord today. I know Prop. This is only our second season. Okay, so let's say. So basically, if you a number 2, you a OG. What's up with it, dude? You ain't no damn number 1. So more OGs. Okay, and I'm only asking that because I just want to make sure that the ones that's saying number 1 is understanding this shit. That's all. I just want to make sure that I'm doing my job and I'm getting you to understand what's going on, how to approach the slate. And you know what I'm saying? And if you ever got an issue or something ain't making sense, you can write it in the chat. You can DM me or whatever the case is. Though I just want to make sure that you understand what you looking at and how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just want to, oh shit, what about the weather? Where's winds blowing? Right here. Oh, this is a good one. 65 degrees. It ain't the hottest, but we got 65 degrees and wind 14 mile an hour to center field. And if you seen my tweet, I gave y'all a small portion of the cheat sheet that got put in the Discord today, where I give y'all every day the home run boost per park. No weather included, just the park structure, what hand it favors, and give a home run boost to. So I dropped like a portion of the full cheat sheet in the Discord on my Twitter. So, okay. So, okay, let's get over here. Damn, they got Brandon. Y'all, okay. Is this low or loud? This shit is irritating. Which one is he? How the fuck is 2 names spelled the same but said different? Is Brandon low or loud? Like, how the fuck would I even know? Y'all gonna spell his name out? I don't even know how I would have even know. Yeah, never mind. Like, I don't even know. Hold on, what y'all over here talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Let's make this shit. Yeah, they make it. Yeah. It's loud. Oh, this is. So this loud. He's the loud? Okay. I don't be knowing. I thought these niggas was brothers for so long, and then come to find out it's Josh and the one for Washington, wherever he went. All right, so what was the okay? Hold on. What was the weakness? Again, you want to try to attack this. We're gonna go through every player, but make it easier on yourself. Looking at Freddie Peralta, fastball Freddie, we call him. Just looking at his data, you can already identify that it's fine if we find left-hand batters, but if we find right-hand batters, that's the side you really want to target with him. That's where his higher home run per 9 at. He give up more barrels, more hard hits, and a higher home run to fly ball. So yeah, you might find a lefty or whatnot. I've seen a lot of people on Brandon Lau on the timeline from yesterday, which is, I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at O'Neal Cruz, but if you see a righty that you like, it would make more sense to probably lean that way, seeing that is Peralta's weekend. No sound. Y'all don't hear me? All right, so let's get into this. Let's see. Do we got any dominant pitches? Which I know we do. 4-seam, goddamn Freddie. Ain't nothing like a fastball pitching pitcher. Oh, this why everybody on that nigga. Okay. All right, 94 exit velo, 20% barrel. We good. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I don't know. What I was saying about Brandon Lau, he in a great spot. My bad. I don't even know where the fuck I crashed at. I was just going. But 94 exit velo, 20% barrel, great exit velocity. I mean, logs, all bright greens. Got a 40% fly ball, 50% hard hit, and more importantly, he got a crazy high pull air percentage, which again we talked about helps. More homers are pulled than not. So Brandon Lau is in a good spot. No, I don't know what happened. My bad. When Vegas clipped this Brandon Lau. So Brandon Lau is in a good spot, y'all. I see why I've seen him on so many people's slips. Now that I'm actually looking at it, he's in a great spot. I don't know. Please, I pray to God it don't do that. We got now this shit. I hate when they do that because it make me feel like I need to rush to get through the stream. OBS need to fix their shit. I ain't dropped a single frame. I swear I'm reading the chat like, what's going on? I look like I'm not dropping frames. I got the top green signal, and then I look up and my nigga was stuck like, I'm like, what the fuck? For the lineup, which players are set up best for lineups? Which players are set up best for RBIs? Are you asking me? Thank you for that prime sub. Yeah, they can't stop us. RBIs, yeah. Basically, yeah, like third to five, 3 to 5 is generally. You can go a little deeper. Like when I took Ryan McMahon, I think he was like the 7th batter. The best way to identify it is when you get to finding players you like, if you can find 2 or 3 players back to back. So say you see 2 players you like, right? And they back to back, generally you want to target the person that's right after both of them. If these 2 players are showing you that they got the power or whatever you're looking at to get on base, back to back, like in the lineup, target the person that's right after both of them. That's the easiest way to make it. I don't want to just say 4 to 6 because it may be somebody lower. Like I said, I took Ryan McMahon yesterday, but that's because I had liked it. Stanton, Jazz, and Caballero, whatever the fuck his name is. I liked it, all 3 of them. So I'm like, okay, who the person that would bat after those 3, since I like all 3 of them to get on base, and it happened to be Ryan McMahon. So generally it show 3 to 5, but the easiest way to put it is when you going through this and you seeing players that you like that got the power or the whatever it is you're looking at, right? If you can find back-to-back people in a lineup, always attack the person right after them for RBIs. Oh, so sorry about that, y'all. So, all right, let's move. O'Neal Cruz. Fastballs. Let's isolate these. Why do we keep doing that, man? O'Neal Cruz got a 107 exit velo. Look at these at bats, y'all. Look at these are at bats, and these are always balls in play. Pause. When he make contact with the baseball, look at these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at these last 8 at bats. Just look at the power that his contact. It's crazy. Now, this is where it's gonna fuck us up, and I already know it. How do we know? Who was the other one, y'all? Was it James Wood like this last year? Who was the other one where we just like hella excited from here, and then we got here and it was fucking Worm Rattler Jr. It was Woods, like, oh, it was one of them. Like, how did I know? How did I know? Like, this shit don't make no sense, y'all. Another shitter remix. Ground ball, ground ball, ground ball, ground ball, fly ball, ground ball, ground ball. Like, we got another goddamn bullshit banger. God damn. Y'all fucking with O'Neal today? Again, if you like him today, this is a safe place. I'm not opposed to what the fuck do I know? I'm just going off of what I'm looking at. But who like O'Neal today? Bases. Now, bases, I ain't mad at. I'm not mad at that. With this kind of power, even with the ground ball percentage up, he hit the ball. Look, 100% hard hit. 100% hard hits. 100% hard hit. Everything he make contact with is 95 off the bat, which we can see right here. But I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at total bases or hit run RBIs or based on where he had in the lineup. Say the 2 people in front of him, like I was saying, you like to get on base, right? You might want to take him for the RBIs. He got the power, but I'm sorry. I can't do nothing with a nigga hitting this many ground balls. O'Neal Cruz double, yeah. With this kind of power, he definitely could shoot the gaps. He definitely could shoot the gaps. I ain't mad at that at all. But I'm just saying, for me, the home runs, hell no. I'm telling. Not no 80% ground ball. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you are. Brian Reynolds, 97 exit velo. Logs looking decent. 10% barrel. 90 exit velo, 40% fly ball, 50 hard hit. Fly ball, line drive, fly ball, line drive, fly ball. 40% fly ball, 30 long drive, line drive. I like Ozuna with this like metrics. I like him for total bases or hit run RBIs. I need to see where that. Oh, the lineup is confirmed. How is this lineup set up? Because hold on, let me get through these players. I'm about to go look. Okay, so this is okay. So this is the order. Is this the order, y'all? Can somebody confirm when you click on a batter? Is this the order right here? Can somebody confirm? Is this the order today? The splits? Yeah, I'll be looking at them. This is it? Okay, so this is the lineup. Hold on. Brandon Reynolds. O'Neal. Okay. Heard. Cruz leading off? Okay. Say less. 94-10. He got the angle, so you can already tell. If you don't know nothing else, when you get to seeing green angles, that means they hitting the ball at minimum a line drive. Ground balls is the ones that be negatives or lower to the ground, but when you seeing that, that's closer to the sweet spot. 94-10, 30% fly, 50 line drive, 40 hard hit. I'm gonna give y'all a gem right now. Take it, do what you want with this information. Based on what we're looking at right now, from this order we went in, Ryan O'Hearn is in a good RBI spot. Do what you want with that information. Do what you want with that info. I'm gonna tell you right now. His exit velocity ain't even high enough. Like, and then you will learn as you do this more and more. You can go through these games faster because you know it's certain shit that you must have for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at least. I want a 95 exit velo, but at least 90. At least 90. If I can't even get you to 90, it's not enough consistent power for me. I'm not about to sit here and be the person who gonna be like, well, he gonna all of a sudden hit a 95 or 100 mph for me. Maddie, ARA. I put up that RBI ladder out here yesterday. Maddie was the first comment. He came in the comments and called me a crackhead. Oh, I'm glad you came in here. I've been meaning to give you this damn VIP. Oh shit, hold on. What's up with it, John? I'm glad you came. I could not figure out how to spell the damn Twitter. Hey y'all, I was dying laughing. I'm talking about with the minutes of me posting the RBI ladder. He came in up with a crackhead. I was dead. Hey yo, what's up with the queen? So man, I'm sorry. You know what I be hating the most? I don't know if they're selfish or not, but my viewers, like, and it's not y'all fault that it resets it. We was damn near at 600, then this motherfucker decided to crash. Like, that shit be so corny. What game we on? The first is this the first game? Damn, we might be still in the first game. Y'all, and like I said, y'all pray for my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco Giants fan, them boys, but I didn't got their ass smoked, man. Man, he funny as shit. All right, let me see. Fastball Freddy. Somebody got to take advantage of this. I'll make sure I recap it for y'all for who missing. This shit is ass. The barrel there, 30, 10, 44. I'm not forcing nothing, y'all. This slate too big. We not about to do that. We not about to sit here and have 1,000 niggas' names because we want them to make sense. You feel? We ain't doing that. We not doing that. Thank you for the 8. Appreciate those 5 gifted too, my boy. Monty, thank you for that gifted sub. Thank you. I love y'all. Okay, hold on. We got us a 95 exit velo. 40, 20, 30. It can be better than that. It's got to be better than that. Fuck it. It can be. It got to be better than that. It's too many people. Brandon Lau is the best shit I've seen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm giving y'all a gem. Ryan O'Hearn is in a great spot for RBIs. I'm telling y'all that right now. Take it from a person who do nothing but RBIs. Like, Ryan O'Hearn is in a good spot. But out of everybody, O'Neal, this nigga is so weird, man. Like, his exit velocity instantly make you be like, man, you gotta take him. Like when you even looking at his logs, the motherfucker got 100% hard hit rate. But this shit here is gonna forever throw me off every single time. I'm sorry. If he hit a home run today, I'll come back on stream tomorrow and look y'all in y'all face and say I was wrong. And which I'm not even saying he won't. I can't do it. I can't do it when I see a motherfucker with no 80% ground ball percent. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I respect your power and all that, brother. I respect it. Now, total basis, some hit run RBIs or something. Oh, hey, Joan. You still in here? I seen your play that you got for today. Boy, you own to something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I seen that play you posted yesterday, and after I got to doing my due diligence this morning, boy, you own to something. That's all I'm gonna say. That is a solid read there, my boy. If y'all don't know, go to his Twitter page and see his opening day play for the day. I back that 100%. He owned to something. I didn't already peeped the scene before I started stream on game day. He owned to something. So yeah, I'm not really seeing as much as I thought I would see. I like this Brandon Lau. I like O'Neal Cruz for like some total bases or something. I'm not gonna ever disrespect that power we just seen. I just can't really like pull the trigger on no homer with no 80% ground ball. I'm sorry. Ozuna has some solid contact and Reynolds, to be honest, but they're all ground balls. They was all ground balls. Like even Brian Reynolds, he had some solid shit going on with the forest power. Like that's there, but then you can't. It's like a hella ground balls. And by all means, if that ground ball, fly ball shit don't mean nothing to you, and you strictly a exit velocity person, then you could take these O'Neal Cruzes and Reynolds. But if it does, like I do to myself, I'm not trying to make nobody take whatever. I'm just saying if that don't matter to you, they damn sure got the power. If you do care about a fly ball hitter, that's the only thing that's gonna take me off of them. What's his Twitter? His Twitch name? That Jonesy Trends? I think it's it's exactly that. Yeah, you on to something with that one, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ozuna, what? Like, I don't know. Like I said, y'all, it's so much action today. Like, this not enough. This not enough for me. Especially when you seeing shit like I'm gonna keep going back to it just for a perfect example. Like looking at that and then look at this. Like when you get to seeing shit like this that just jump off the screen, bright green, exit velocity, barrel. He got the 30% fly ball, good home run to fly ball ratio, good hard hit, high pull air percentage. When you get to seeing shit like this, it make you start understanding like, yeah, I like that person or whatnot. For me, when you dealing with this many players, if one thing make me second guess the pick, I'm out of there. Because it's shit like this that everything makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Exit velocity, barrel, fly ball, home run to fly ball, hard hit percentage, pull air percentage. It's so much of this you'll find going through these slates. If I got to second guess anything about you, your exit velocity, subpar, your barrel might be too low or your flop, I'm out of there. There's too many players. That's what I think a lot of people get caught up in. They have so much shit to deal with, they get overwhelmed. And that's what make trying to pair the right people so much harder, if that makes sense. That's what make it so much harder because people be having so much. You got half your list is off data, then the other half of your list is off emotions, your favorite players. Now you stuck with trying to figure out who to put with who. Like fuck all that. It be too much going on. That shit got to be jumping off the screen. What's up with it, Hurt? That shit got to be jumping off the screen to catch my attention. So if y'all just now coming to the stream, it was Lindor in a great spot. Lou Bob in a great spot. Francisco Alvarez is in a great spot today. And then Juan Soto in that order. Yes, Juan Soto is the fourth option. Brandon Lau is the only thing that really like jumped off the screen, knowing that we got fastball Freddie from looking at this. But again, take all this shit with a grain of salt. This is 2025 data until the games come along and we get 2026 information. So still take all this shit with a grain of salt. White Sox Brewers, terrible weather. You ain't gonna get no extra baseball carry from the weather itself. Now you do got 15-mile-an-hour winds going to right field, but weather-wise, you're not going to get none from there. And this shit talking about rain overcast, and I think this was like a slight delay. So be very careful of that. But looking at these pictures, Shane Smith, He's giving up his weakness is lefties. It's obvious. You can see where all the green at, right? 13 homers to lefties, 1.5 home runs per 9. Now, what I wish he was giving up was at least a 10% barrel to either hand. But he giving up the hard hits. He give up a lot of fly balls, 19% home run to fly ball ratio. These are the kind of pitchers that you want to kind of lean towards. They give up fly balls, they give up hard hits, they give up barrels, and a high home run to 9, right? And a high home run to fastball, a fly ball. Banner forgot. What I forget? It's a dome. It's say fucking roof. Yeah, I'm tripping. You're right. It say that too. That's for Shane. And then for Jacob, it's kind of like his right, but it's weird. His home run per 9 is higher to the lefties, but his barrel allowed is to the righties. Kind of weird. But let's go through these players. So you said you've been using it on Stream, Petty? You've been using the I actually was on there earlier because that's how I made my cheat sheet for the Discord off of the spring training information. So I've been on there for sure. Y'all already know this one of the ones. I need to get a jersey, another 4-seam fastball pitcher. I need to get a jersey. Now, this ain't appealing today, but if you know, you know. Bryce Terang made us a lot of money last year, and he out the gate, what you notice, they respected him a little more. Y'all remember some of the odds we used to catch Bryce Terang at? Even 680 is great odds, but just think about the odds we used to catch him at last year. So that'll kind of put it in perspective. They respect that shit a little bit more. But again, you want to see a higher exit velocity, a higher barrel. Yeah, they don't like crazy pop. Let me add the other 2 pitches back and see if that make difference. 93. 30. Not really. Not really. 50% 4 seams. Another one where it's like no consistent power. 88 exit velo average. A lot of ground balls. And these other pitches, 93-20. Still got a lot of ground balls. The exit velocity went up in the barrel, but the ground balls, I think that shit went up too. Okay, 97 exit velo, 30% fly, 60 hard hit. That's with the 4 seam. If you bring the other pitch back, let's see. 96, 20, 40, 60. I like William Contreras. Who is this? Milwaukee. I like this Contreras. Where did this brother go? He don't play in St. Louis no more. Whoa. Somebody mentioned him earlier in the stream. What y'all just said about Jackson? Damn, this shit look crazy. Didn't somebody say he just got put on the IR or y'all said he got took off? God damn. The 4 seam, 100 exit velo, 50% barrel. Look at his logs. Just look at his log. Without even looking at nothing else. Just look at this nigga log. 40% fly, good home run to fly ball ratio, 8 out of 10 coming off the bat, 95 or more. Oh, he injured. What do you know? Wow. But you get what I'm saying? Like, when you see shit like this, why settle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why settle for some subpar shit when you gonna go through this whole slate and see shit that be bright green like this and make sense every which way? Get to looking at splits and seeing how he play at home, day games. Oh, he love day games. 13 homers, 517 slug, playing in March. How he play on Thursdays. I don't even know if a lot of y'all even know to even look at this shit, but if that matter, like splits, just come to player when you click on them. But this shit look crazy. That's crazy he ain't playing. Really? No, sir. Let me see if you add the other pictures. Do that even make up? No, sir. No, sir. When I get the cuffs, say less. Hold on, where am I at? Ortiz. Hold on, it was a pitch that just got added that he liked. Hold on, man. 88, nope. No, sir. 95 with all 3 pitches. Okay, to the 4 seam. 95 exit velo, 50% fly ball, 50% hard hit, 30% pull. I like this Andrew Vine based off this data. He got some power. And again, everybody I'm looking at is for power for homers. But again, by all means, I just be thinking that shit is just like, if you think a person can get a homer, then that means you think they're going to get 3 hit run RBIs minimum, 4 total bases minimum. So take that with what you will. Like, you got to learn to water some of these motherfuckers down. If it ain't making sense to you for some reason, or you don't even want to go the home run route, the weather ain't good, the park ain't good, or whatnot, man, by all means, you got to get into that habit of taking that. I'm telling y'all, it's so much money between the lines. Y'all over there tripping. Andrew, Jake Bowers, 96-20, good logs, ending last year. 30% fly, 50 hard hit, good pull percentage. I like Jake Bowers. I'm just gonna give y'all a heads up. I really like Jake Bowers, period. Not even looking at this. I like Jake Bowers a lot. So this just made it even better, seeing that he finished off his last 10 at-bats last year, seeing this shit well. But I like Jake Bowers today, period. He's having a great spring training. So that even made it better. I like Jake Bowers a lot today. Is this the Hamilton from well, you can't even click on him. Is this the Hamilton that was in Boston? Anybody know? No, sir. Why can't you click on some of these players? $98.10. Jacob, yeah, Jake. I love Jake today. $98.10, 30%, 80%. Watch Garrett Mitchell if he in the starting. I don't know if he playing or not, but watch him. He in a sneaky spot. Crazy power, good barrel. A 30% fly ball, 8 out of 10 coming off the bat, 95 or faster, 40% pull percentage, pull there. Garrett Mitchell in a good spot if he played today. He should. Somebody gonna have to play for if Churio out, right? Let me just refresh and make sure ain't no updated lineup. So we can move along. So I can get this on YouTube for y'all. They're not confirmed. Okay. The young gunners over here. I love these boys, man. I hate they in my division. Sosa, 93-10. Hold on. Yep, he heavy. 50% four seam. Gotta isolate that. 93-10, 40%, 40%, 20% pull. Lennon Sosa, watch him. You can't even click Vargas. Can't kick him. I can't click these players. What the fuck? I know half them people I just clicked on play. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Oh, there we go. What the fuck? 91-20, his last 5 at bats. There's some elite shit going on right here. 40%, 40%, 91-20. Vargas, watch him. I was on Sosa. Gunner gonna smack a double today. You fucking with the Gunner? I seen a 10 leg today. A 10 leg? What, homers? Please tell me that ain't what you talking about. This nigga trying to retire from the books. Benintendi, 94-10. 50% fly ball, 10% fit. Benintendi in a decent spot. Okay, okay. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Prop with the 25 gifted. What in the fuck? Shout out to the GOAT. Damn. Hey, thank you, brother. What's understood ain't got to be explained. I appreciate you more than you know for the platform to be able to do my job. Austin Hayes, 95-20. Oh, this shit look good. Oh, yeah, this shit look real good. High fly ball, 10% home run and fly ball, 80% hard hit. Okay, so this the best shit I done seen so far on this team outside of Sosa. Shout out Prop for sure. I'm free. It's funny as hell. Hey, shout out Prop, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all be tapping in too, man. Shout out to them for this platform. Y'all make sure y'all go show some love to his YouTube channel. He got the video up where he was, going through the new things. And then I always tell y'all, just being unbiased, just outside of being an affiliate. You know what I'm saying? When you got a product that, they listen to their community, whatever people feedback give me and I can get at him and they get it added or they can make sure that they're trying their best to get this shit out to you, you got to appreciate that. Because a lot of these motherfuckers trying to get your money or whatever and they just like don't care. It's you going to get what you get. So the fact that, 2 years in that they making this product better and better off of the community feedback and trying to give us the shit that we feel that we need to make money, you got to appreciate that. So like I said, I'm grateful for having this platform to be able to do my job and give y'all this content daily. Hayes got me paid. This Hayes should look crazy. 95-20, great fly ball percentage, a super crazy hard hit percentage. He's seeing this four seam very well. You add the slider, he's still up there at 40, 50. His exit velocity dropped, but again, he four seam heavy. So I like this Austin Hayes. I wonder who they're gonna play today. I mean, yeah, like the lineup. Whoa. 94 exit velo, 30, 50. I wish his barrel was a little higher. So when I see something like this, 94 exit velo, and you see shit like this, again, total bases, hit run RBIs. These players that I'm just like saying ain't the best does not mean that they're not good to do something. You just want to see certain shit fall in line if you're going to sit there and spend your money on them having to go yard. You want everything to align if possible. This didn't look as good as I thought it was going to look for Coach and Montgomery. Hard hit percentage low. The fly ball there, but it's like the exit velo. That don't look as good as I thought it was going to look. And appreciate the 4 months. Thank you. He been balling this preseason. And I mean spring training. And I didn't even look that up. It was something that had crossed the timeline the other day, and they was talking about how good he been playing in spring training. So that's the only reason I know that. Okay, hold on. Why some players you can't? Hype train would happen after. Yeah, it's gonna definitely make some. Last season a demon. That's why I said that wouldn't look. It didn't look as good as I expected it to. 40, 50, 91, 10. Who is this, y'all? Who is Everson Pereira, whatever the fuck this say. Who is this dude? And did he make their roster? I don't know who this dude is. But watch him if he do play. Who? He got a line. Oh shit, he getting plus 900 on Fanatics. I don't know who that is. McGuire. I want to see McGuire because I seen him earlier. He called my attention. I wonder why is it glitching like that? It might be a lot of people on here right now. It's like certain players you can't click on. I want to see McGuire shit. Oh, the lineup's confirmed. Oh, this dude playing. Who is this Pereira kid? Austin Hayes playing. Oh yeah, I gotta finish this. I gotta get to work because I see some shit I'm on today already. All right, Nationals Cubs. 7 total. Y'all see how sharp they is with total. Speaking of that, y'all see didn't the game end 7-0 yesterday and that was the line? This one, another one. Remember Cubs Wrigley's. Remember this Cubs game was all the way down here as far as home run boost. And that's strictly weather. Remember that Chicago Wrigley Field is the most wind prone. Whatever the wind say gonna happen in Wrigley's. 18-mile-an-hour winds going east to west. I don't know, but it's not big on it as far as like the wind. Fucking with Bush. My parent with Gabby. All right, so we got Cade Cavalli. He gave up 7 home runs last year. He given up over 1 homer per hand a game. Barrels are very low. And now I see why. Be very careful with him, y'all. Yes, he give up hard hits. Same shit as Logan Webb, y'all. Be very careful when you going against pitchers that do not give up fly balls. Be very careful. And that makes sense why his barrels is super low. He don't give up fly balls. Now, the thing is this, though. This is the funny thing about him, right? He don't give up fly balls. But if you can get a fly ball on him, he got a super high home run to fly ball ratio. So it's like this dude give up. It seemed like by looking at this, it's like ground ball or homer. No in between. Ground ball or home. You know what I'm saying? If you can get a fly ball on him, he got a crazy high home run to fly ball ratio. But he don't give up on average a lot of fly balls. So that don't mean that you can't get him. That's why you still see he giving up a homer a hand. So if you get you a high fly ball batter, they can potentially take him up top because when he do give up the fly balls, is out of here. Simple. Everybody saying Bush. I ain't mad at that. Confirmed lineup. And this the lineup right here. Okay, so we got Bush. What he throwing over here? Four-seam knuckle. Let's see something. 95, 30, 60%. Shit. 26. Hey, y'all. Our first one of 2026 season. Who know what it is? The first one we done seen this year. The first one we done seen this year. We got our first 60-20-60. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bush is on the radar. We got our first 60-20-60 of 2026. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll figure it out real soon. We got our first 60-20-60. Michael Bush that's going yard today. 60-20-60 fed families last year. Oh, shit. You say he got, hold on, Prop said something about he got a 30, hold on, what did you say? Bro, just 36.4 of 13% is like 5% for homer. Right, though. Told you, yeah, this shit look crazy. Bush might go yard. I hate that he got to go against the wind, though. He a lefty going to right, and he's going to right. His pull percentage is crazy. But the wind is going 18 mile an hour left. So I'm telling y'all right now, Bush is in a great spot. If y'all see the ball go to the right field, right, and then it just die, don't be surprised. He's going against 18 mile an hour winds that's bringing his pulled baseballs from right field. They're trying to shoot that bitch back in. So if you see his shit get to dying at the wall, we know why. It's going to be demoralizing if you bet on him, for sure. But in the back of your mind, be like, it is 18 mile an hour winds going east to west. That's going to be trying to combat as he hitting it. It's going to be pushing the ball. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. When the wind blowing out, yeah, he going to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would not be surprised he hit the warning track and it dies. Yes, I would be very upset if I'm betting on him. But at the back of your mind, remember, like, you know exactly why it happened if it happened. You know exactly why. It's 18 mile an hour winds that's he going against. But damn, that shit looked good. So he's seeing 93 exit velo, 40% fly, 50 hard hit. Bregman is good for something today. Will Bregman go yard? I don't know. But wind kind of favors him. You know, hitting the left field. Is he a pull batter? Not really, so that ain't gonna matter. But 93 exit velo, good fly ball percent, hard hit. Bregman has been playing very well this spring. Seeing the ball very well. So I see something in this game already too. I like Bregman for something. I wish it was a little bit more for the homer, but for something. For something. Goddamn total bases or something. I'm eliminating these for a reason. 90, god damn. 70, 30, 60. 95, 30. Did anybody mention this nigga in the chat? Anybody was on Ian Happ? Holy shit. We also have to consider those are day games. Jazz said, yeah, I seen it. That's funny you say that. That's a good point, too, that they're day games, because Jazz, I seen he said that. What the fuck? Did anybody mention him? God damn. 70% fly ball, 30% home run to fly ball. 1 out of every 3 fly balls Ian Happ hit from four seams and knuckle curves are fly balls. Are home runs. 1 out of every 3 fly balls lead a park with a 60% hard hit. And 7 out of 10 is going in the air. Oh, buddy. I already know. Oh, yeah. Man, if you know, you know. Y'all might want to get in that court. I ain't gonna say too much. Before I get to getting active in that bitch. 91-20 for Pete Crow, 40, 60, 50% pull. How y'all feel about Pete Crow today? I like this for sure. But when I was looking at his spring training shit, I haven't watched it, so I'm only taking the data I'm seeing with a grain of salt. Where are all my spring training people who've been keeping up? Like, how have Pete Crow looked this spring training? We're not going off of like a name or nothing like that. Like, how have he been looking this spring? Go look at Hap day splits, day games, 261, 475 slug, 13 homers. Holy shit. Now you got me want to look at what does Bush day split look like? 566. Damn, why this win gotta be so ass? Fuck. Not the best. Saw he in Chicago. Ain't seen nothing pop up. He was cool. He looked good in the WC. Did PCA 2 homers in the. I think so. He did good for the little world thing. He's 1 of 11 against righty so far. Okay, so he ain't been doing well. And I think that's what I seen when I was on game day earlier. I think I seen that. Fuck, this Bush and Hap shit looking crazy, y'all. But I ain't gonna. Nope, shut up. Don't even see it. Let me see. 94-10. 30%, 50%, 50%. Nico can get on base today. Made doubles, total bases. He got a nice high fly ball and line drive. He's seeing the ball with some contact based on this data. 94 exit velo. Hey, what's this total? What's the total of this game? 7? Yeah, I don't know. This should look like Chicago can. Oh my God, he playing. Y'all, this nigga been balling. I swear to God, this dude been balling in spring training. If you know, you know. I remember his name very vividly this morning. Would you take him for 2 total bases or just an RBI? With this, who? Hap? Like, the way Hap shit look, he could go get this shit on his own. Total bases, hit run RBIs. If you want to go RBIs, you can go that route, man. It's a million ways you can play Ian Hap. But he got the stats to go yard. Him and Bush, and I like Hap more than I like Bush. Like, he got the stats to go yard, so you can do whatever the fuck you want with him. What you just say, baby? Like, nah, ain't one gonna be on him, but yes, Moises is him. I mean, they're gonna be on a regard. Hey, if you know, you know. Like I said, I remember this name very vividly from what I seen this morning. He has been balling. And it looked good from a court. Let me see. I wish this exit velo was higher from last year. 30% fly, 20-40, high ground ball. All I can tell y'all is I don't know who he is or whatnot, but I know that this kid has been balling. He's on my cheat sheet, matter of fact, in the court. Yep, he on my cheat sheet. I had to remember. Hold on. 93-10, 40-10, 50. I'm telling you, y'all, if this line is 7, this shit look like they can run through that line. And I'm talking about homers or not. I'm not even including a homer. Just looking at the power they got and like they fly ball, line drive, shit like that, it look like they can run up the scoreboard off strictly base hits. Off strictly base hits. How many people I just seen in this game that's in a good spot based on this data we looking at? Like, they can run up the score off straight base hits. This man Shaw shit look ass. Bush. Bregman looked like he was good for something. Total bases, a hit run RBIs. When I'm saying something, that's on you to choose. But I'm saying along those lines. Ian Happ and Bush shit look the craziest. This Moises, whatever, however you say it. Nico Horner, they like Pete Crow. This shit can get ugly. This shit can get real ugly with Chicago lineup. That win is it's 7. And I know why. Like I said, it's in Wrigley's, and that 18-mile-an-hour winds going left or right instead of out, that's what's suppressing the runs in this game to the books. I understand it. I get it. But, man, you might fuck with who double? 3-hit run, RB. Man, I'm telling you, we're going to come back to this game. We're going to come back and talk about it. But, sheesh. It look like they can get active. God damn. James Wood, you're not fooling me. I already know what you own. You're not going to get me this time, buddy. Four-seam slider, 102, 30. Oh, my God, this shit is amazing. This ground ball crazy. But I'm going to excuse that because you still got a 40% fly ball, 20% home run fly ball, 80% hard hit. Holy shit, James Wood. Yeah, put him on there. I can't believe I'm saying that. Doubles for Wood. I like that. I ain't mad. Moist, yeah. What's his odds for that? Horner be stealing bases too, run that straight. Yeah, demon. And that's what I'm saying. They got a few people that's fast as fuck on their team. I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised they run that scoreboard up and without a single home run. I can't believe I'm saying James Wood. And the thing be, y'all already know, this should always look like this. This is what be scaring me. His fly ball last year was so low. It was so low. It was like, even now in the ground ball higher, I get it. But if at bare minimum, total bases, hit run RBIs or something like that. But I'm surprised that his fly ball is higher because his fly ball was like 20% or less every time we looked at him last year. Shit was wild. 535 for a double. Damn, that's beautiful. Total base 200. What? Add me to that. 91, 13, 37, 50. I feel like we can find better, but that ain't bad. It's not bad, but I feel like it could be better. 91. Oh, no. Ground ball, line drives. Again, unless you want to take these people for like total bases, but I'm trying to find like the most power spots. Y'all, why did they send Dylan Cruz to AA? Why did they send Dylan Cruz down? Anybody got any insight on that? That's why you can't even click on him. Like, why did they send him down? Four-seam fastballs. God damn, 100 exit velo, ground balls and line drives. Y'all know what that means. Brady House, if you like this, especially with this kind of power, but he high ground ball line drive, he run RBIs, total bases. His play discipline, he was playing horrible. Okay, he had a bad spring training. Ran it with Gabby. Who is Gabby? She gonna say a name that I'm gonna be like, oh, why didn't I think of that? 90, 13, 50, 50. These shit like this be like all like base hits and Marino. Oh, you got them two on the what, home run lane? Can't click him. Nunez. This little nigga got jets. 100 exit velo. 90% hard hit, 20% home run and fly ball, hella ground balls, line drives. This little nigga got jets, total bases, hit run RBIs. I hope he played today too. Y'all, never mind. 91-10, hella ground balls, fly balls, low, hard hits. Watch him. If he start today, y'all, remember I told you, Andres Chaparro, whatever the fuck his name is, watch him. That's all I'm going to say. Watch him if he play. I already know, Petty. You one of them people who I already know. You, like I know the way Jones, you set up his plays. A few others in the chat that I can honestly say I see y'all plays. I'm not saying everybody don't do it, but I know y'all are the ones who gonna have the water downs where it's a stack play from the lowest up. I already know certain people who orchestrate their shit like that, like myself. I'm not saying other people in the chat don't, but I can only identify the people who I know I've seen their play setup. So I know even with some people plays like Petty, I know how you might drop one play, but like anybody who know me, like if I drop a play on on the timeline, most people who know me, they already kind of got an idea of what the chords see because they know how I orchestrate plays. They automatically, people always be like, okay, so if you ran this, let me go ahead and take the whoop-de-whoop because most likely you gave us the water down. But they just know how I orchestrate plays where it's like you got layers to make shit simpler. And that's to be honest, if you know how to manage your money and break down your units or just your bankroll period, you know how to do that without spending a lot of money. Just cover your grounds. James Wood, I love at 550. I love that James Wood. And then there was a few people I seen in here that we was looking at that was like Brady House, like I think Lau, Nunez, people that you can catch in these hit run RBI spots. Or Nasim Nunez, he might be one of the people y'all might want to use that new DraftKings hit walk stolen base shit on or something like that. I got to dive deeper into those props. I've seen them. They look dope from the outside looking in, but I know that the books ain't never trying to help us. So I got to figure out what's the catch to this shit. So I was on Chaparral last year. Yeah. I'm not sure about him from last year, but again, it's certain names that I'm seeing now that crossed my path this morning when I seen they spring training numbers. That's why I said that. And Moises, Chaparro, whatever his name is, those are two that just instantly clicked. This is gonna be a good game, y'all. This is going to be a good game. You got Camden Yards, which is the number 2 park to left-hand batters. Right? Number 1 is Philly. This is going to be a good game. Joe Ryan numbers from this season so far in spring training, he just giving it out. And looking at this from last year, giving it out, right? This going to be a good game. You got 75 degrees, which is great for carry. You got 15-mile-an-hour winds going to center fielders looking like. This is going to be a good game. 8 total. Remember, I told you that. If y'all been doing y'all part, most of y'all probably know that. But this is a game you damn sure want to target. Damn sure want to target. Yeah, they got a lot of shit. She's not in here doing a recap today. So again, every stream gonna go on YouTube, and I'm trying to hurry and get through here so I can upload it for y'all. But I know for sure the stream will be up way before any games come on. But she said not today. Got to let her get her in her groove. I think she got something going on, and I respect it. I'll be appreciating that help. So Joe Ryan, we can see from looking at this, he gave up 26 homers last year, 16 to lefties, 10 to righties, over a homer to both hands per 9, almost 2 to lefties. So you can see where the weakness is at. 13% barrel to lefties, 10% to righties. So you got good barrel on both, higher to lefties, higher hard hit to lefties, more fly balls to lefties, and it's an even home run to fly ball to both hands. So he's giving it out to both. If you got to lean towards one, it's left-hand batters. And that's perfect. Left-hand batters is the lean, second best park for left-hand batters to go yard in with the short porch in right field. Perfect. They got Taylor Ward too? Hold up. This fucking lineup is loaded. God damn. Shit. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. So what is he throwing? Oh, yeah. 4-seam heavy. Should have known. First game is at 131? Oh, really? Damn, I didn't know they had Taylor Ward. What the fuck? All right, 92-10, 40% fly, 50 hard hit. Let me add the other pitch back. It goes down a little bit. That goes down. Okay, so if you just look at his main pitch, he's a 4-seam heavy pitcher. You is getting a little 92-10. You getting that. Logs don't look bad. 40% fly ball, 50% hard hit. I wish this was a little higher. I wish this was a little higher for the homer, but it's damn show. You got the accolade you need. You got what we need for some bases, hit run RBIs. Depending on where he at, it may be RBIs. You know, you got some type power on you versus right-hand pitchers. You was seeing them well all last year. It's green across the board from batting average over to your own base percentage. Oh, shit. So, let me see. Day games, he got some good splits. 572 slug, 11 homers. So, you got some good splits to be able to get you something. Hey, thank you for that prime sub, King. Taylor Ward been smacking. How he been doing? He been playing well this spring training? I don't remember his name from earlier. All right, Petty, have a good stream. Let's cook the books. That's all it's about. If y'all want to see some spring training information, she said for the next couple of days or weeks or whatnot, she's showing game day where it's actually this spring training's data. Y'all want to keep up with that as well. Pete. God damn. Look at Pete to the fastball, y'all. 103, 40. Look at his logs. Look at all these back-to-back at-bats where he crushing that motherfucker. Holy shit. 60% fly ball. We got us another 60, 20, 60. Of course, it say 80, but you get what I'm saying. Another 60, 20, 60 candidate. What's his home run? 285. Fuck y'all, FanDuel. 60, 20, 80. Power there. Barrel there. Exit logs. You can look with your own eyes and see every at bat. He damn near sending that motherfucker to the stars. At least got the power behind it. Yeah, y'all chilling. Hey, I was already on him too, Jonesy. I was on him. This Pete shit look crazy. Y'all boy Gunner. You hear I said y'all boy. 93-10. Okay. Line drive, 50%. Hard hits there. It's this for me. Double, total base, hit run RBIs. That's where I'm going with a person like that. Yeah, you got the power for sure. I'm not worried about that. You super line drive, which we all know he was super line drive. It's like towards the end of the year, he just couldn't get that angle. He just couldn't get the angle to get under the baseballs. That Mitchell shit is playing for the Brewers too. Remember I was saying his name. I just happened to see that out my parentheal. Mountcastle. Let's see what you got going on. Four seam, 93-10. Another, it's still on Gunner. What the fuck? Why is it you can't click on nobody? Let me go back to it. Hold on. Maybe he's not playing. Kowser. All right, let's see what you got, Kowser. Four seam heavy, 94-30. That looked great. Logs look decent. High fat fly ball. 60% hard hit, 10%. Watch Kowser. What are you at? 481 on DraftKings. Watch him. Again, if you don't want to take these people for these homers that got these powers, I get it. Total base him. Hit run RBI him. But he's in a good spot, though, as far as the power metrics and his StatCast splits for sure. It's been dropping that? Okay. I thought I was tweaking. Alley has been balling this spring training. He's somebody else that crossed my path. Look, 96 exit velo, so power there. This going off last 10 at bats. Ground ball, 70%. So going off of last year, looking at this, I would just be taking him for like total base, hit run RBIs or something like that. But again, I seen him this morning when I looked at these players from spring training, and he's hitting way better than this. I love Allie Rushman today. But you can even see going back to last year, the power there. It was just he was hitting more ground balls to the four seam from righties. But looking at him this morning, he looks great today. For the power you need with the fly ball added. I'm going to just throw that disclaimer out there. The barrel there, but what's up with the inconsistent power? See that 30% hard hit? You want to see 50% or higher. Minimum. Blaze looked good from spring training. I remember his name. And this, damn, even going back to last year, 97-10, look at his logs. All you see is bright green. 40% fly, 50% line drive. The hard hits is there. With this even like that, it's going to be either or. You know what I'm saying? You can go to total bases. You can go doubles when you see a line drive that high. You can hit the gaps. Or again, I'm going to always say, Old Faithful, the hit run RBI and call it a day. But you can damn sure take him for like the double with a high line drive like this with this kind of power. Definitely could shoot the gaps. Who is this? Blaze, if he plays. So watch Blaze. Everybody on Tyler O'Neill, I don't even think it makes sense to even look at him. I don't even think it matters what this shit say. Everybody just going for him to go for 6 years in a row, homering on opening day. But it's still 94-10. That looked decent. 30% fly. You got a higher ground ball, 70% hard hit. So I'm going to leave that with what it is. Everybody on him anyway, like I said, because of the he going on 6 years in a row hitting on opening day. What was the promo for the channel? For the Discord? MLB 2K26. They just updated this shit in our face. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, damn, but Salo wasn't this right there? 40, 89. Again, I don't like this right here looking at this. But again, this is another name that I remember from this morning who's actually seeing this four seam very well in spring training this year. So take that with a grain of salt. So this is the official lineup, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Holy shit. This shit look crazy on paper. Did I miss anybody? No? Okay. Let's get through these games so I can get this up for y'all so we can get to where we got to go. All right, so A. Martin. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Another four seam heavy. I love four seam. Just throw that bit. Just throw strikes. Fuck it. The over underline don't play a factor in my hit run RBIs. What play a factor in my hit run RBIs when I look at these lineups, if I see 5 or more players, remember it's only 9 batters. If I see 5 or more players that I feel like can get like that we like on one team, that's when I identify that team for hit run RBIs. If 5 of the 9, if majority of the lineup I like to be able to get on base based on their power, fly ball, line drive percent, that's what I target for hit run RBIs, not necessarily the total. Actually, never the total, to be honest. I never look at the total based on the hit run RBIs. I look at how many players I like that I feel like can get on base on a team. And if it's 5 of the 9 or more, then it's a go that I like that team. Like how it was for like the Cubs, the Orioles, shit like that. Those be them type teams I identify. Byron, 96-20, that look good. 50% fly, 10-60. Byron Buxton in a great spot to go yard. If you don't want to take him for the home run, again, everything under that is in play. Because he damn sure got the exit velocity, the barrel, the fly ball, the consistent hard hit percentage to go yard. But if you don't want to go that route, what's up, Country Blue? If you don't want to go that route, by all means, water it down to one of those other stats. This could be better. We want all power to start. That's the bare minimum. You got to have the power, and then we look at the other shit. If the power ain't there, where you inconsistently hitting the ball over 90 miles an hour, 95 miles an hour, there ain't nothing I can do with you. That's the first part. This right here is what you want to see out the gate. And then make this make sense. 30, 10, 70. Matt Warner, he's a lefty too. We got the left-hand favorite park with a 97 exit velo, 30% fly ball, 70% hard hit. Matt Warner, what are you looking at? 539 on DraftKings? That's good odds for Matt Warner. Didn't know they had Josh Bell. I thought he was still in Washington. Caratini, didn't know they had him. Damn, it's a lot of people we got to learn about. Man, I wanted to see him have one good season. I feel like he could be an MVP candidate. 96, 20, 50, 10, 60. Shit, Royce Lewis, y'all. Add him on there. Add Royce. I just want him to stay healthy, man. Just stay healthy. Brooks Lee. Damn, they got him. Or they had him. No, they had him. 92, 20, 50, 20, 40. Brooks Lee can get you something. Hit run RBI, some total bases with these stats. Him, Royce Lewis, Matt Warner, Buxton. Those your best spots far as Minnesota. And again, y'all, this more so just a guide of just showing you how to utilize the tool. Take all this shit with a grain of salt because it's last year data. All right, we got Tigers, Padres, 7 total, 70 degrees, clear, 8-mile-an-hour winds going to right field. We got confirmed lineups at least for this side. Tatis leading off. I think you think he'll get 2? Shit. Who you got for 2? Julian playing Colorado now. I didn't even know that. What just happened? Thank you for that follow, Mike. 4-seam changeup, 93-10, 40-10, 40. This ain't the worst, but Tatis a good leadoff anyway. Total bases, hit run RBIs, a run, some shit along those lines. I wish this shit was a little bit higher. Thank you for that follow. Xander. Xander's a sneaky. 95-20. Logs look good. Power there. Barrel there. A lot of ground balls. A lot of hard hits too, but ground balls. Again, so when you see something like that where they like ground ball heavy, line drive heavy, total bases, hit run RBIs. Well, not necessarily doubles for ground balls. When I'm taking you for a double, your line drive got to be the highest. But total bases, hit run RBIs, all that shit in play for sure. Hits, all that's in play. He don't really throw that a lot. 91-10, 40-10, 50. Manny got a high fly ball, hard hit 50%, 92 exit velo. I ain't mad at that. I just feel like we probably could find something better, like a higher power. But I'm not mad at this for Manny. I ain't mad at that. He throw the sinker heavy to lefties. Ain't really much there. Add the 4-seam back and the changeup. Not really much going on there. Damn, I didn't know they had Miguel. I thought he was still in Cincinnati. 93, 10, 30, 50, a lot of ground balls too. Oh man, I don't know. I know he was solid last year. Again, I'm just going through. We just want to find the most solid shit possible. Lariano got about boy 96 for a 40% barrel percent is insane. 50% fly, 20-50. Damn show Lariano. So that Lariano shit, he look like he about to be back in this bag again. 40% barrel nuts. Give me the high pitches. 73 exit velo, nigga. If you don't get the fuck off my screen, you ain't talking about shit. 96 exit velo, 30-70. Cronenworth in a little sneaky spot. Wish his barrel was higher, but he got some fly ball pop, 70% hard hit, 96 exit velo. So you know you can water him down to anything. Who did y'all like in this game from before, like from y'all own research? Who was y'all fucking with looking at what's the name? Or did y'all stay away from him because school pitching? How did y'all approach that? Another four-seam heavy pitcher. Riley ain't talking about shit. 40%, 94 exit velo, 60-60. Watch torque. All right, so with Tatis, does the hit run RBI change with their batting and lineup versus like a? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do it change? Like do the line change? You took strikeouts. What you mean, Jay? Does the hit run RBI change where they batting in lineup? Like is like you saying like it's over 1.5 or 2, like the line itself? Watch Torkelson, y'all. I know Torres, he got like 2 homers against Pavetta. Yeah, you already know Kenny. I don't give a damn about no pitch who pitching. 95 exit velo, 40-60. Okay, Glaber Torres, 625 on BetMGM. I like this Glaber Torres based on last year's data. Throw that out there. Zach McKinstry. Dingler. That's a fucked up last name. 20% barrel. Carpenter. What you on, Carey? God damn. 96-30. 60% fly. 20-60. Kerry Carpenter. 96-30. To 4 seams from righties. You might want to go check this out. This shit look dope. Kerry Carpenter. Plus 300. Damn. Oh, they think he gonna go yard too. What the fuck? He from Ohio for real? Coach Keith, what's up with my boy, man? I feel like he had a bad year. 94-10, 40-20, 40-60. All this shit bunched up. You don't know what you're going to get. That's when you get to go on total bases, hit run RBIs, for sure. When you don't know which way it's going to go, it ain't clear, just go the route that's safer. Kid, yeah, sometimes they do. But they also know what we looking at too. So they know when a person is a good leadoff hitter to get on base, and the people behind them can also get on base or power hitters to bring them home. So they be knowing certain players that's in the leadoff spot when they need to put them up to 2 or 3, or they just give you terrible lines. When they see a leadoff got a good spot and then the people behind them got a good spot, they generally gonna make you go 3. Yeah, they be knowing. But it generally be 2 for everybody unless you a super home run hitter. They gonna make yours be 3 because they know a home run by itself is 3 hit run RBIs. So the super home run hitters usually be the ones that's 3. But generally it be 2. But based on where they at, that's when they start fucking with them lines. Parker Meadow, 91-20, 30-10. This ain't the worst, but it ain't the best neither. But he damn sure got action to get you something on base. And click on none of them, okay? Oh shit! How do I get out? All right. There wasn't really much I seen over there. Torres, I liked it. That what was his name? Spencer Torkelson and Kerry Carpenter. Angels, Astros. So none of this matters. It's Rue. Hey, thank you for the prime. 4 months. We got Soriano on the bump. Hunter Brown. Soriano don't really got no clear weakness. One thing you want to point out that I always pay attention to is Soriano is not a fly ball pitcher. You always want to target the high fly ball pitchers with like a 30% fly ball or higher, like you do for the batters. So out the gate, you can already tell he don't give up a lot of fly balls. And what does that result to? Less than 1 home run per 9 to both hands and less than a 10% barrel to both hands. It all go with each other. He don't give up a lot of fly balls, so all of this shit is going to be lower. He do give up hard hits. For sure. He give up the hard hits, but it's like hard hit ground balls and line drive, shit that stay in the park. He don't give up a lot of fly balls, so the barrels and the home run per 9 are suppressed. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these pitchers. Up against Hunter Brown, he's another one where he's not even really giving up. You can round it up, I guess, to 1, but he's giving up less than 1 home run per 9. He ain't giving up a 10% barrel to both hands. And to be honest, he's not giving up a lot of hard contact. He don't give up a lot of hard contact. Fly balls ain't all the way there. This one close to 30, but even then, like I said, he don't give up a lot of hard contact, hard hits. And remember, a hard hit is 95 miles an hour off the bat or higher. So you got to pay attention to shit like that. Christian Walker. What is he doing? He's doing a sinker. That's why. He throw a sinker majority of the time. That's why he's keeping everything on the ground. Now that makes sense. And then his second pitch is a knuckle curve. 2 bloody-ass pitches that ain't nobody trying to see. I'm trying to just isolate the sinker like, God damn, is anybody going to pop with the sinker? Who hitting a sinker well? Who's this? Pena. Okay, 94. Ground ball. Fuck. But he definitely got a 30% fly ball, hard hits there. So again, Pena most likely going to be the leadoff, if I'm not mistaken. Him or Altuve. So you might want to look at him for like some hit run RBIs or total bases. He got the power and shit to get on base. It just he ain't no barrel. I'm not thinking home run. Neither is they at plus 900. Okay, there we go. Paradis, damn, he's smashing sinkers. Look at his logs on sinkers. 99 average exit velo, 30% barrel, 40% fly ball, 90% hard hit, 100% pull. And he got the line drive. So with Paradis, you literally can go total bases, double, home run. In that order, or one of the 3. Total bases, a double, or a home run with Isaac Paradis, the way he hit the sinker that he throw 50% of the time. It's beautiful. And he a long shot if you decide to take the homer at 750. That looked good for sure. But just be very careful with the home run part of it because, again, we just identified Soriano is not a fly ball pitcher. You don't think he playing? Oh, shit. Okay. Mayers, where we at? Vasquez can't click on Jordan. Jordan back. Let me see that sinker. What you doing? Damn, 101 to the sinker? Okay. Not a damn fly ball. So you already know what that means. Total bases. I wouldn't even go double because the line drives so low. But he hitting a lot of ground balls, but he hitting with power. So he can get on base. He damn sure can get on base. So you can go total bases or the hit run RBIs route. 0% fly ball is crazy. But that's what that sinker do. So it's not that it don't make sense. Sinker. 94. Okay, Zach. 50% fly, 50 hard hit. But it's only 2 at-bats. Y'all know how I feel about that. 2 at-bats ain't nowhere near enough sample size. So, yeah, you got Jordan you could take for something. Paradis is in the best spot. And Pena you could take for something. But now they saying that he might not even play. So we got to see how that work out. But if he do play, you might want to target that Paradis shit. Hold on, y'all. I have to get out there. I got to turn this shit off. I got to. I'm sorry. We done went through this much stream. We almost done, y'all. We almost done, but I gotta turn this shit off. This shit is frying me. I gotta turn this light off. All right. Okay, so we got Adele. What's his pitch? What he looking like? Even kill, but we're gonna take off this knuckle curve and stay with the 30s. Joe Adele, 94. Ground balls and line drives, hard hits. Shit could be better. Zach Neto. Y'all know Zach Neto and Hunter Brown hate each other. Hunter Brown be trying to take Zach Neto head off every chance he get. He be trying to hit him. But this don't look like shit. So we shall see. Isn't Pena hurt? I thought they said he came back. Matter of fact, or was he in AA? Because I seen some on Twitter the other day where his first game back, he had went yard or some shit like that. If I'm not mistaken. Man, shit, Sweet Reds. You just seen me for 3 hours. 2 hours. I be trying to keep it on, I'm telling you, man, but after a while, man, that shit get to fucking with your eyes, and these streamer lights be frying. Man, that shit be frying. I swear, I be trying to go as long as I can. That shit be cooking. Okay, nah, that ain't about shit. Somebody said Mike Trout. Ooh, Mikey. 105.50. 70-30, not god damn. Yeah. Whoever said Mike Trout, Latoya, you on to something. That's Mike Trout. Didn't Pena play in the WC? No, that I'm not sure. This Mike Trout shit look crazy, y'all. 105 exit velo, 50% barrel. Look at his logs. Everything is bright green. 7 out of 10 going in the air. 1 out of 3 that go in the air, leaving the park. 9 out of 10 coming off the bat, 95 or more or faster. This Mike Trout shit look insane. God damn. Okay, Mike, 97-10. Hold up. Ground balls and line drives. Logan O'Happy. Again, I'm not saying don't play him. I'm saying with this kind of power and the fly ball being so low, pivot. That's all I'm saying. Pivot to total bases or hit run RBIs. Logan O'Happy, this look good outside of the low ass fly ball. Outside of that fly ball, that's about. So you go 4-seam heavy here, and that shit ain't about nothing. Damn, nobody play for Tampa Bay no more. I didn't even know that both Low and Lyle got so this is Low. I didn't know that he got traded. God damn. To the 4-seam, 94-20. That look good. 40% fly, 20-60. Okay, there we go. Hey, y'all, I know one of y'all got it. Which one of y'all nutty motherfuckers got the Low Lyle 2-leg? Come on. I know one of y'all got it. He has a broken finger. Who got a broken finger? I know somebody ran the Low and the Loud because this shit look good. 40% fly ball, 20% home run to fly ball, 60% what's the name? That Paradis shit is playing, y'all, in that 3 spot. Pena not playing. They just dropped the lineup. Paradis, ooh. Paradis is that shit. That Paradis shit playing. Hey, I like this Josh Low, whatever. He Low. I like that. I like that. It might be the Low Loud day. Okay, what we got here? Nathan. So they're hockey ass. Makata, this my guy right here. Let's see what you're doing to this 4-seam. 92-20, okay. Oh, line drives. Double, total base, hit run RBIs for Yoan Makata. That's the way you want to approach that. His line drive percent was crazy. Travis, I can't click on none of these people, man. The fuck? All right, so there you have that. Who was that? We had Mike Trout, Logan O'Happy for something, Makata for something, Josh Lyle for a homer too. He in a good spot for a homer with Mike Trout. Over here, Isaac Paradis was in a good spot. No Pena. And who the fuck was it? I thought it was one more other one. Maybe not. I don't know. Y'all help me out. Red Sox Reds. This is another game you want to target. 80 degrees, great for carry. The park itself, great home run park. 15-mile-an-hour winds look like they going to left field, so that will help right-hand batters that pull to that direction. That ain't how you say it? What's his name? God damn. I mean, you would be surprised that Bricks Davis. No, it's not common, man. You'd be surprised that it's a lot of people, man. I'm not here to judge nobody. Do you what work for you? You'd be surprised, bro, how many people just spam homers and don't think about nothing under homers. They don't think no type of like water downs. They don't think like total bases. If you think they're going to get 4 total bases in a homer, they don't think total bases. They don't think hit run RBIs. That's why I always reiterate it. But you would think it would be common, but it's not. I'm telling you, some people it's just home run or nothing. It's crazy. Garrett Croquette. However, fuck it, Crow, whatever. 24 homers last year, 3 to lefties, 21 to righties. It's obvious which side is his weak hand. Right-hand batters. He give up a homer a game, 9% barrel, 41% hard hits, more fly balls, a higher home run to fly ball, right? Crochet? Oh, okay. So you can see where his weak hand is. Andrew Abbott, on the other hand, it's the same thing, righties. You can see, just look at their splits. Less homers, less home run per nines, lower barrel. You know what I'm saying? You can see which hand you want to target. And for both of these left-hand pitchers, it's right-hand batters, which work in our favor because, again, remember, winds are going 15 mile an hour to left field. Winds are coming. Let me see. The wind is going this way. A right-hand batter on this side of the plate is pulling the ball over here. So that wind is going to help. And they already in a home run friendly park any damn way. Right? Oh, yeah, I forgot they got Suarez. All right, so let's see. So 4-seam and cutter's your main 2. 94-10, last 10 at bats. 60-10, 50. Love Suarez today. Love right-handed. Let me see, batter versus pitcher. Have you ever, what you look like against him? Oh, just one at bat. Okay. I like this Suarez. How many of y'all fucking with Suarez today? Anybody on Suarez? Nah, that ain't enough. That's not enough. I need you. Yeah, I've been on Suarez. Might take him for 2. I ain't mad at that. What's his odds for 2 if you don't mind me asking? Somebody tell me. 33 on BetMGM? Hey, if he was your cash cow last year, god damn, imagine what he about to do in Cincinnati. I thought left to left is considered opposite. That is, no, that is. But I'm talking about pulling. So looking at here, remember, a right-hand batter lines up on this side, right? So a right-hand batter hitting the ball to left field is pulling. Now, if it was a right-hand batter and the right-hand batter hit to right field, this would be the opposite. Your hand hitting to your side of the field is opposite. Your hand basically hitting behind you is pulling. So the right's going to left field is pulling. If we saying the same, I think that's what we saying. We on the same page, just wording it different. But yeah, if you a righty and you hit the right field, that's opposite. You hitting the ball in front of you, that's your opposite. Pulling is behind you. All right, so Freed. Let's see what we got to Freed. Okay. You throwing a little bit like a 3-pitch mix, so I got to keep all 3 for lefties. Got you. So lefties. Oh, damn. This is Josh one, y'all. Josh Lowe, him is brothers. I didn't even know they had this nigga. What the fuck? And y'all can't even click on him. This shit is ass. Helian Hayes. What you on, bruh? Take off this sweeper. Let's see. Not enough. Oh my Lord, Matt McClain been balling. He been going so crazy this spring training and this shit, Jesus Christ. 140, 40, 20, 80. Matt McClain, there's no way that they got him for 670. Ain't it been Matt? Hey, am I tripping, y'all? Ain't it Matt McClain who got like the most homers this spring training? Because there's no way it can't be him. With this from last year and what he doing this year, and he's 670 on FanDuel. It can't be him. There's no way, right? It is him. They're going to get smoked today. Man, I would take this 670 every fucking day the way he been playing this year so far, and looking at how he see the 4-seam and cutter going back to last year, looking at this data. And he led spring training in homers, and they feel like he going to have his breakout year going back to not last year, the element he was in 2024. 670 is outrageous. 670 is outrageous. I might have to go play that just on the strength of that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. 89, 30. Now, I wouldn't look because this 89 ain't enough, but a 30% barrel, that gotta warrant you go look at this shit. 50, yeah, see? Spencer Steer, 670. this is in a good spot. So we got Suarez, we got McClain, we got Steer. Notice all righties, which is Crochet, weak hand, and that's the more favorable side in Great American Park, especially with the wind going 15 miles an hour that direction. Right? So, hey, it might be some value in this game. Somebody gonna hit a 3-leg home run parlay out this game. Watch on the timeline. 91-10, 40-10, 50. This ain't bad. It's not bad. Now, if you want this exit velocity to be a little higher, I get it. To where you just want to result in like total bases or hit run RBIs, I understand that too. This ain't bad though. It's not bad at all for Marte. Yeah, lefties don't, and lefties not his weakness at all. And none of the people I named was a lefty though. That's what I'm saying. His weaker side was the righties, and the three that looked at the best was Suarez, McClain, and Steer so far. And even Marte is sneaky, and those all righties. So that work in our favor. Because I know they're going to play like TJ Frieda and all of them. That might be the only lefty they play. The rest, they're going to bring out all the righties. Tyler, he got to have a better season too. 92-10, 40-50. Again, that ain't the best. We done seen some bright green shit. I'm not about to force none. Oh, Lord. Man, that shit just caught me off guard. One that bad, we not about to do that, though. But hey, just imagine if we seen somebody with these type numbers, y'all, with a decent amount. Good God. All right, so who we fucking with? We got Suarez. What was Suarez odds? 364. I swear to God, I feel like these should be McClain odds. Yeah. So Suarez, McClain, and Steer. And if you want a sneaky spot, watch that Marte shit. Are all in good spots. And I know why their odds are that high. They're giving you those odds because they're giving you the ace treatment, like how they give you when somebody going up against schemes. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, that Sal shit looked crazy, but I don't know what to go off of with just the one. That's why the odds are like that. Crochet is a dominant ace, so they're going to respect him and give you higher odds. But guess what? I still feel it's disrespectful. I don't give a fuck who pitching. Run it. Oh, no, you good, bro. I'm glad your son tapped in. What's up, baby Jonesy Trent? Oh, you got I forgot you got a youngin. We almost done, y'all. We almost finished. All right, look, we got Boston. Same thing with this, y'all. Target righties dealing with Abbott. This is their lineup that they running today. Let's see what they talking about. 50% four seams. That's all I need to see. Good God Almighty. 98-30. 40, 50, 70. So you can go home run if you worried about the high line drive, double. Or you could just go to the auto water downs, total bases, hit run RBI, especially with Roman leading off. He gonna get on base. So you can take it for the hit run RBIs, total bases, whatever you want to do. But he's definitely seeing lefties well, which is crazy because we want to target a righty, but damn, you can't ignore what you're looking at, and this look crazy. This look crazy. Man, I'm Trevor Story, 97 exit velo, 30% barrel. You see some bright green down here in these logs. 40% fly ball, 20 home run to fly ball ratio. He consistently hitting the ball hard. Hard hit percentage is over 55%, 50%. Trevor Story is one of them ones that you could put up there. He had 400. Roman Anthony was 413. They giving these niggas more respect to hit the homers than what we seen with McClain and them. That's crazy. That's crazy. Duran. I know he's gonna throw four seams. 88. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. This is another one. You see how this shit look mid as hell? I get it. It don't look mid against this four seam from lefties this year since spring training. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I remember him from earlier. This is where he at. Contreras in Boston. Okay. Oh man, this shit is beautiful, man. These lineup changes. God damn. 102-25, the last four seams he's seen. 50% fly ball, 25% home run and fly ball. Every single one is coming off the bat 95 or faster, 100%. Jesus Christ. What is this? Plus 310. Add him. God damn. 3 of the first 4 batters is good for a homer. This might be another one that's free on the total runs. Shit. Y'all loaded over this motherfucker. Where all my Boston fans at? I know my boy Hurt is. Abreu. Shit. They might put this. Oh, no, that shit got bad with that four seam. But you add these other pitches back in there, shit got a little better. But 50, 62, shit. If you want to take Abreu according to all the pitches, go ahead. If you only going off that main four seam, that shit tragic. Khalifa, what you got going on against this four seam? Not a damn thing. What you got going on? See, 94 exit velo. Okay, 44%, 20. Oh no. But he do got some type of action though. You might can get you some base hits, hit run RBIs, RBI, along those lines. Him, he one of them ones, y'all. I don't know what this shit about to say. He one of them ones that popped out off the screen from spring training. 92-20. This ain't bad. 60% fly, 40 hard hit. Watch him. Damn, this lineup is insane. Holy. God damn. They loaded. This shit look crazy. So you got some spots. I look for what time this game come on? 4 o'clock. I want to see that game. All right, down to the last. Holy shit. Let me start moving a little faster. Rays Cardinals. Over 90 degrees. God damn. You got great weather, 15-mile-an-hour winds going out. Let me find out. This shit about to be up there. Cardinals ain't got the best stadium, but you got the best type conditions. You got Drew, who had gave up 18 homers, about a homer a hand, basically, if you round it off, less than 10%. He does give up the hard hits and more fly balls to lefties. Matthew, his weaker hand is the righties. He's a left-hand pitcher. More homers to that hand, 12% barrel, more hard hits, more fly balls, a higher home run and fly ball. I'm going to this game. This shit gonna be lit. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's start with. Why do it got? What is going on? It got they lineup, but it's missing the number one player. What the fuck? This shit all even, so we can leave it 93-10. Ain't really much I'm looking at there. Burleson. Is it the same? No. Four seam. Okay, 93-10, 40-40. Alex Burleson might get you some total bases. Get on base, get you some hit run RBIs or some. Y'all, who they lead off? And why did it take them off? So the righties is everything. Lefties is more so the cutter and the sinker. 93-10, 40-40. Watch Gorman in that fifth spot. It ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. 93-10. A lot of ground balls here. I'm going, let me get through these games a little faster, man. If that shit don't pop out, we ain't out. Fuck all that maybes. We trying to find the best spots because I know y'all want to take them dingers. And again, even if we find them for a homer, it's common sense. Like, you could always water them. Let's find these best spots. And I told myself too, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing for these streams. Let's get through them and get to the best spots. Like, we can go through that and just automatically see. I went through that lineup so fast, we can see the ones that pop. I already know this Caminero shit about to look about goddamn dumb. His exit velocity logs from this spring training is insane. Caminero, what you throwing? So you heavy four seam, at least more than all this other shit. Look at this shit. 109, 25, 25, 88, 50% ground. I don't even think that shit matters, to be honest. Add Caminero. Yeah. Caminero logs this year look stupid. I hope so too. I'm trying to get through these last games. That's what I said. I'm not even about to waste my time on the maybes. I'm finding the people that's in the best home run spots, and then you can water it accordingly. Fastball dominant, 107. All ground balls. I ain't worried about Yandy. I didn't even know they had Cedric. Okay, even. Okay, so lefties get even. So I ain't got to take off nothing for lefties. All right, the lefties, 95-10. 30-60, but you got to be careful with this ground ball. So you still can take them for some other shit for sure. You are a righty, so you're going to get the four seams. Nothing. Fortes, a righty, you're going to get four seams. More. 95 exit velo, 30-60. Hold on, Nick Fortes, a long shot, y'all, at 950. Got the fly ball, got the consistent hard hits. 95 exit velo. They got him at Fanatics at 950. Y'all know we love them long shots. I didn't know they had Jake Fraley. What the hell? Everybody's somewhere different. A righty, four seams. Nathan. They won't let me pick him. What about him? What is he? A righty, four seams. Nathan. Can't click him, but then I can click this weirdo. Who the fuck is this? 93 exit velo. No hard hits though. No sir. So yeah, you got Caminero, and that might have been it. I want and Aranda. Oh no. Caminero and watch Fortes as a sneaky long shot at 950 on Fanatics. Be very careful of that. We move. Rangers, Phillies. Remember, y'all, Phillies is the #1 park for left-hand batters, the easiest park for lefties to hit home runs in, which is a good sign that you got a right-hand pitcher going. Nathan Eovaldi. His weaker hand is lefties. That's good to know. Almost 1 home run per 9, a higher barrel, a higher hard hit, and he give up a decent amount of fly balls up against Sanchez. I think we all should know by now. Watch him. Barrels, stingy. Home runs per 9, stingy. Why is that? Even his hard hits is damn near stingy to lefties. But the main reason, he don't give up fly balls. He's not a fly ball pitcher, so be very careful with that. Sword, let's see what you got going on. What he pitching to y'all? Damn, this shit is an even kill. Okay, so 98-30, 60-30, 50. Shit. Swarber, plus 200 on FanDuel. Ugh. That's nasty work. Oh, lineups confirmed. Okay. Let me put them in order. So add Swarber for the one. Yeah, Swarber is in a great spot. What you got going to righties? It's kind of like the same shit. But I mean, I'd probably look at the top 2 pitches. Nothing really there. Bryce Harper, you're going to see all of these. 92. No fly balls. What the fuck? 98-10. A lot of line drives. Double, hit run RBIs. Hard hits there. He just got a low fly ball. Even the power there. It's just the fly ball is super low. Harper double. I didn't was it his not really. For me, when I want the double, I want your line drive to be the highest. His ground ball the highest. So yeah, you can get on base, maybe get some RBIs or at least some hit run RBIs, but I don't see the double. I want your line drive to be the highest when I'm targeting doubles. Bryson Stott 91, that ain't enough. Whoa. What? Garcia is in Philly? Hey, yo. Take off these low pitches. 94. This shit ain't another one where it's like a high ground ball hitter to this 4 seam. So you might can use him for hit run RBIs and shit like that. Hold on. I didn't even know he was there. 40-40. But the power ain't really there for Marsh. I know it is. 99 for Remuto. 30. Now here go one. Like you can go double here, but you also can go home run. He do got the 30% fly ball, consistent hard hits with a 99 exit velo. So Remuto, you got from home run, double, down to total base. What's the name? Yeah, I didn't know. Man, that nigga, I didn't even know they had him. And then they got Jamal Crawford. Well, you don't, Justin Crawford, I mean Jamal Crawford. Did he not play? You don't see shit for him. Brandon Nimmo, I forgot he went here. I seen that for the first time. So what you pitching the lefties? All sinkers. Oh shit, he hitting the sinkers. 98. No fly balls. No can do, sir. What you pitch the righties? Changeups and sinkers. 90-20, 30, 40, 50. Langford in a good spot. You can go homer, you can go double. Again, be very careful though. Sanchez don't give up a lot of fly balls. So be very careful. Or you might want to water down to the double or the total bases, even if they look like they're in a good spot, knowing what type of pitcher what's the name is. They're going heavy sinker. And Seager, you ain't fucking with them sinkers. 97-20 Jake Berger. 40-20, 30-60, like this. Like he don't got a dominant fly ball or whatnot. But again, just be very mindful of Sanchez. So Jake Berger looks good. But you might want to pivot what you take him for, knowing that Sanchez don't really give up a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he a rookie? Okay. 95, 37-25. That shit is all over the place. But Andrew McCutcheon can probably get you a base hit. Okay, hold on. 91-20. A lot of ground balls. Nope. Josh Jung, where I'm at. We trying to find the elite of the elite. Nothing else. Nothing going on there. Jansen. Didn't know Jansen was here. Nothing going on there. Haggerty. 94 exit velo. Okay. 50, 20, 30, 50. Yep. If anything, hit run RBIs or one of them. The fly ball ain't the best. He got some power though. So you do what you want. But again, be very careful against that Sanchez shit. He ain't watching it. Diamondbacks Dodgers. This is another good game to target. Dodgers is the best park in the league for righties, third best for lefties, and you got 5-mile-an-hour winds going out. The temperatures ain't the highest, but it is an easy park to hit homers in. Zach Gallen, 31 homers last year. He giving up a homer a game to lefties, damn near 2 homers to righties. You can see righties is his weakness. And what do you know? Dodgers is the number one park for righties. 12% barrel. He give up the hard hits to both. More fly balls to righties and a higher home run to fly ball ratio to righties. Yamamoto, his weakness is looking like righties. A homer a game, a higher barrel, a higher hard hit, a higher fly ball, so forth and so on. So you might want to target righties dealing with Yamamoto as well. That don't mean you won't find lefties, but make it easier on yourself. All right, let's start with Shohei. 205 is his line. Let's see what Gallen is throwing. So he heavy on the four seam. Good. 96.50 for Shohei. 70% fly. 70, 40, 70. This shit is nuts. Shohei is the auto. Betts, what he doing to righties? Okay, so he four seam heavy to both hands. 93 exit velo. That's subpar. He got a high fly ball, and he do got a high hard hit. So you and he a righty. So you might want to take him. He had 500, or you can again resort to like maybe total bases or something for Mookie. Everybody getting four seams all game. 91. That could be better. I want to find the elite power. Where is the motherfuckers who ring and shit like this? 97-20. Logs look good. 40%. 60% hard hit. Freddie Freeman is in a good spot. Teoscar, let me see. Whoa. 122. Damn. Hella fly balls. Good home run to fly ball ratio. Crazy high hard hit. Teoscar's in a good spot. And again, these are the righties that is Zach Gallen weakness, and it's the best park for a righty. So we got Shohei, Freddie, Teoscar. What this nigga on, man? He got a lot of making up to do, man. And this don't look good from last year. But I will say I was very surprised. Kyle Tucker numbers looked very good this spring training to the fastball from a right-hand pitcher. I'm gonna give y'all that. I will tell you that. Okay, Will Smith, 93-20, got some power, good logs, a lot of bright green, a lot of fly ball. That's the main thing with the power. 10%, 50. Add Will Smith, another righty, 460. This might be a free fall tonight. Max Muncy to the fastball, 95-30, 40-20, 50. Shit. Max Muncy, y'all, this definitely a hit run RBI team, lay that you could play. I done said about 5 people named that can all go yard based on how they hitting the four seam. What was this? 95. 30%, 60. You can go Rojas with a sneaky. He had 1,200. He a sneaky long shot, but if all else fails, with that power in this high line drive, go double or total bases. But he damn showing a sneaky spot, and he a righty in that sneaky spot at plus 1,200. So keep that in mind. And they won't let me click call. So you got about, what I say, Shohei, Freddie, Teoscar, Will Smith, Muncy, Rojas. You got enough players that you got a nice little hit run RBI lay in that game if you want. Just on that team alone. I ain't even got over here yet. All right, let's start up top with Perdomo. What you throwing, Yamamoto? So splitters and four seams. Okay, that ain't shit. Splitters and four seams. Okay, 97 exit velo. 30, 20, 40, 60. Corbin Carroll in a sneaky spot. All of this shit so close, you kind of don't know what you're going to get. Third, ground ball, line drive, fly ball, they all close as hell. But he damn sure got the power to get you something. And we know with the speed he got, you could take him for something, for sure. And he was seeing right-hand batters well last year. So keep that in mind. All green across the board. Excuse me. 50-10. The only thing that's throwing me off, I love the fly ball. Same thing I was telling y'all with last year. The only thing that throws me off of Marte is the inconsistent hard hits. 30% hard hit. So that's telling you, like, you know what I'm saying, out of 10, what, like 3 out of the 10, he gonna hit over 95. And if nothing else, you need the power to go yard. I'm not sure. Don't get me the line. He might be. Alec Thomas, 92-10. A lot of ground balls and line drives. I didn't know they had Carlos Santana. 91, 60, 30. Shit. Hey, Carlos Santana's in a sneaky spot. That's a high-ass fly ball percentage. But the problem is this hard hit so low. That's what's making this low. But his fly ball percentage is high, so just watch him. He in a sneaky. Arenado been balling this spring training. I don't know what this shit gonna look like, but spring training, he been going ham. See, it don't look like shit here. But in spring training, he got some good numbers. Just throwing that out there. 9, nope. Who is this? Moreno. Pavin. 99, 30. Damn. 30, 20, 40, 80. He in a sneaky spot at 800. Again, I don't know which way this going to go. These three numbers are too close to each other. It's not a clear trend that he do, right? But one thing he damn sure do is hit the ball hard as hell with a 99 exit velo and a 30% barrel. So he's in a sneaky spot with that 825 at the long shot. And I ain't even got to say the rest. If you don't want to take the long shot odds, you know what to do. Because he damn sure got the stats that you need for sure. You're not going to let me click nobody down here? Fuck is Lawler. Okay. So remember that. I can't wait till we talk about the long shots. And then this is one of the last ones. Roof. We got Tanner Bibby. That boy just giving it out against Logan Gilbert. Tanner Bibby giving up a homer a hand. About an 8% barrel to both hands. Not really a lot of hard hits. Fly balls. Hey, thank you for the 9 months. Logan Gilbert. About a homer a hand, a little over 1. His weakness is righties. He giving up that 10% barrel. Hard hits he give up damn near 30% fly balls to both hands. So Logan Gilbert is in a sneaky spot to get rocked too, to be honest. Okay, what are we doing? Let's start up top. Julio. What are you throwing? You throwing a little bit of everything. 95-10, 50% fly, 40 hard hit. Watch Julio at 500. And I think the odds gonna be like this because this park ain't one of the best parks for homers. It ain't it ain't home run friendly, so take it with a grain of salt. A lot of ground balls here. So Julio, I like. What are you throwing here? So more so change up 4 seams. What's your metrics? 95-20 for Kyle, 40-20, 40. Okay, Kyle. So we got Julio, we got Kyle. Josh Naylor crossed my radar earlier. This is last year. Let's see what it come up to. 91-10. It don't look the best from here, but as far as spring training, what I seen, it looked way better than this. Oh, they do got Brendan Donovan. Wow. End zone. 93 exit velo. A lot of ground balls. Fuck nah. He looked good earlier when I looked at him. It don't look like shit on here. Luke looked good earlier. Don't look like shit on here. And that's why I said, give us 30 days and we'll be good, y'all. Because right now, they got Rep Snyder. We going off of this shit right here strictly off last year. So the only thing that really looked good off of this info is Julio and Kyle. Against that Tanner Bibby shit. One righty, one lefty. Start up here with Quine. What are you throwing? Okay, that shit the same for real. Jose Ramirez, what you throwing over here? Like 4-seam sliders, 92, 30, 40. It ain't the best. I feel like somebody got a pop. Who it's gonna be? And then to be honest, I'm not mad if don't nobody pop in this game. I don't like this arena, this ballpark, whatever fuck you want to call it. Certain game, you gotta know when to fold them. 92-10. A lot of more ground balls. I see you with the uptime, my boy. Can't click him, Bo. What you on, Bo? 96-20. Oh, there we go. Found somebody, Bo, and he a long shot. Plus 725 on BetMGM. 60, 10, 80 with a 96 exit velo, 20% barrel. Okay, Bo. What you gonna do today? The brothers going against each other. That's crazy. 97, 10, 30, 20, 80. Who is? Whoa, hold on. 97, 10. Logs look solid. 30% fly ball. Good home run to fly ball. Consistent home. What the fuck? 1,500. Hey, y'all might want to watch this. Watch this Brian Rocio, whatever the fuck his name is. Hey, that might be my favorite long shot as far as like the data I done seen with them kind of odds. Holy, oh, we do got Reese Hoskins. Y'all might want to watch that 94-10. Let me see if this changed last 5. Let me see something. 40, 40, 80. Recent is sneaky at 700. I ain't gonna lie, this is a sneaky spot. Brothers going yard today. That'll be a dope lay. That would be a dope layout. Yeah, you might want to watch him. Bo, you might want to watch this Brian. That's a sneaky ass spot. I'm telling you at plus 1,500. And Reese. Watch Reese Hoskins. And then it was Julio and what's name over there. Last but not least, let me just run through these pitcher weak spots so I can end this stream and get this shit up for y'all. Good luck. And let's get to the money on. So Paul Skeens don't have any weaknesses. Freddie Peralta is the 4th, which is Azuna. He didn't cross our path earlier. Shane is 1st and 9th. That's Bryce Terang and Joey Ortiz. Neither one of them crossed our radar. Jacob is Chase and Coulson. Is it any more? Neither one crossed our radar, at least from the data we seen. I'm not saying on what they doing as far as this year. Cade is 5th, 7th, and 9th, which is Nico Horner. He was on our radar. Moises on our radar. Matt Shaw wasn't. These two was on our radar, and they both are in weak spots. Good to know. Joey Weimer and Nunez are in weak spots. Nunez was on our radar, so that's good to know. Joe Ryan, his weak spots are Pete Alonso, was on the radar. Basello was on the radar. Colton Cowser, I think, wasn't he on the radar, y'all? I think Colton Cowser was on our radar. And for Trevor Rogers, it's Luke. He wasn't. Ryan Jeffers wasn't. Okay, so none of them was on the radar. Scoob don't got no weaknesses. Pavetta is 1st, 2nd. That's Kerry Carpenter. He was on our radar. Gleyber Torres was on our radar. And those are the only two there. Soriano, Jordan Alvarez, and that's it. He was not on our radar. Soriano is not a fly ball pitcher. Be careful. Hunter Brown weaknesses is Nolan. He wasn't on our radar. Adele was not on our radar. Okay. Where am I at? Sal Stewart. Everybody was screaming his name in the chat. So we're going to go with he was on our radar. His shit looked good, but it was for one at bat. So, but everybody was screaming Sal. So we're going to treat that weak spot as a good sign for us. He's the only one in the weak spot, okay? Roman Anthony was on our radar. Durbin wasn't, which is the weak spots on Boston lineup. Alex Burleson, I think we mentioned him. He's in a weak spot, and that's the only weak spot there. The weak spots here is not confirmed. That's 3rd and 5th, which they saying might be Caminero, definite weak spot. And they don't got a dominant 5th batter, so we don't know. We got to wait till the lineup confirmed. Uvalde, Bryce Harper, he was on there for like, you can get him for like a hit or like some total bases or something. So I'll say he was on our radar. 4th was Jake Berger. He was on our radar, which is Sanchez's weakness in that lineup. Zach Gallen, 2nd and 3rd batters. That's going to be somewhere in there, Shohei or Teoscar. So they should fall. Goddamn, man, 6th, 7th. So most of the players that we've seen on the Dodgers most likely going to be in them weak spots. They in front or behind the weak spot? Yeah, I be noticing that a lot. No weak spots for Yamamoto. Tanner Bibby weak spot is 4th and 5th. They're saying that's usually Rev Snyder or Josh Naylor. Hopefully it's Josh Naylor. No dominant 5th, so I don't know. 3rd, 4th, 8th. That's usually 3rd, Jose, David Fry, 4th, or Manzardo, and 8th, Bo Naylor. Hopefully Bo Naylor's fall in that 8th spot. So there you have it, man. Let me get this uploaded for y'all. I love y'all, man. We back at it. Happy opening day. Let's cook these books. Hey, play your straights. Play you some water downs. If you got you a home run parlay, by all means, you should be having you some type of total total base layer, hit, run, RBI, something, right? I'm about to get this uploaded for y'all. It might not be up by the 1 o'clock games. You know what I'm saying? This is a long stream, but it will be up before half the slate is up. For anybody who missed anything, they can go back and look at it. Love y'all. It's time for me to upload this and get locked in for the Discord. Do not forget, it's 50% off the Discord till Monday at midnight, till Sunday night, midnight. 50% off MLB 2K26. I haven't even dropped the play yet. I'm about to lock in and load the Discord up with what I like for the early games. Whoop-de-whoop. Hey, may the day be the best day of our gambling lives, man. May the gambling guys be in our favor. W stream as always. I love y'all, man. Hey, may the odds be in our favor. May we all see green. Big W's. Love y'all, man. Appreciate all the subs. We had a W stream as always. See y'all in the morning. And I hope we celebrating. Niggas done cooked up and we done cracked the books. Simple as that, man. W's in the chat, man. I love y'all, man. In a minute.